Welcome to the new podcast, New Money Podcast.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Episode
18.
I bet. And welcome. Yeah. So I guess they're starting it off like this.
That was
Fucking serious?
Yeah, we're starting it off like this.
that was an interesting introduction for an interesting man. But we got our good friend Dan Dasilva on.
Oh man.
We're gonna probably talk about a lot of different topics, but I feel like you've been one of the guys who have succeeded in the most business models, but you've also failed the most. So like, and I think that's really cool, and we'll get into that. But
I think besides all that, before we go into talk about how amazing Dan Dasilva is, first of all, he wasted my Friday, wasted my Saturday, and we got him on Sunday.
he's the king of
thanks for coming out.
He's the king of communication.
For the record, I am extremely unpredictable. I am pretty flaky. And if I say that I'll do something, I will do it. It's just when
Well, I do. Yeah, the when is up in the air.
So yeah, I mean, for the most part, people do know that. So I apologize for wasting your Friday. Your incredible Friday of.
Besides that, all right, let's start with this. Most people know who the hell you are. Dan Dasilva has been in the game since 2015. How long you been doing this for?
Since 2015.
2015. Yeah, we've known him. He's a Jersey native. Grew up 10 minutes away from here. We're all from Jersey. I think give a little backstory of who the hell you are. I know like most people do know who you are, but I'm actually curious how you would explain who the hell you are, because you've had many different levels to your shit. So please, who's Dan Dasilva?
So who's Dan Dasilva? Dan Dasilva was I was a pretty fucking terrible child. I hated school for the most part, but I ended up where all this came to fruition where I am now, and why I said Dan Dasilva was, is because I ended up selling drugs, specifically weed, to individuals around the town that I lived in Bergen County. So it's a pretty affluent county in Jersey. And that's kind of where I got my entrepreneurial start. Was I linked up with some individuals in like Jamaica, Queens, in New York. I take a bus. I was probably like 16 or so. Sketchiest stuff. Surprised I didn't like get shot or get questioned or die at this point. So I get stuff for really cheap, and then some. Literally, it sounds terrible, but there's these stupid girls that would just buy like ounces for like $400 and I get it for like $80.
How old were you at this time?
16.
16. Okay. Yeah. So you started selling weed at 16. Got it. Okay.
So, and like people were just like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing. The price, all that. So that's how I got started. Fast forward 18, cops waited till I was 18. I was living with my best friend at the time. They came, they pretty much seized the deed of my best friend's parents' house. And they were like, hey, if you don't admit to this, they're never getting their house back. I was like, yeah, I'm going to admit to it.
Admit to what, though? You're selling drugs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is weed or like coke?
This is weed.
Also, like
I never sold anything home.
So now you'd be fine, but like
exactly.
Back then it was a big deal.
So they hit me with 2 felony possession distribution 5 days after my birthday.
Shit.
So, but they waited. So, yeah, at this point, I didn't live with my parents for like years. So probably like a year and a half, 2 years. So again, I was in jail, before getting transferred, the local town jail, before getting transferred over to Hackensack. I don't know what that would be.
Oh, you were in Hackensack, really?
No, before getting transferred over. But before I got transferred over, like the bailiff came and opened or the cop came and opened the cell. He said, I have a message for you. I said, what is it? He's like, your father said you can come home. And I didn't talk to my parents in like forever. I was like, oh shit. So they were watching. So I went back home. And I just went right to my parents' basement. My dad and like my parents, our relationship just was so much different in a good way. And yeah, from there, really, I was just in their basement. And my parents, I'm grateful for this, is that it was always whatever you want to do. Like we'll never stop whatever you want to do. So, I dropped out of high school. Didn't really have much going for me. And I was just browsing online, like forums. At this point, it was the Warrior forum. It's where I found e-commerce. Somebody talked about like drop shipping, e-commerce, etc.
And what year is this?
2015 or
So you found like a Shopify, like Oberlo, Ty Lopez type of weird thing.
Hell no, this is way before Ty Lopez.
Even before Ty
This
Lopez.
is some random guy in a forum. So it's some random guy in a forum. And I was like, oh, what the hell is this Shopify thing? What's drop shipping? So I tried it. I asked my grandma for money. She was like, what are you doing? Like, you selling
Wait, what? You
drugs?
asked your grandma for money?
Yeah.
How much you asked for? Like $100 bucks?
$500. So
So you owe her $500 right now.
I paid her back. Don't
You
worry.
paid her back.
So
And then some.
So
And then some.
yeah, and then some. So first month trying it, I was actually one of the first million Facebook advertisers. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
And like CPMs back then were insane. But regardless, I threw up one of those camera lens mugs, right? The first month that I tried it, like drop shipped from AliExpress, a huge success. First month was well in the 6 figures in revenue. And from there it was just like history. I created, YouTube content, all of that. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of where it all started and whatnot.
Damn. So it started because you went from a drug entrepreneur to a Shopify entrepreneur and to YouTube just famous person in a sense.
And I
Right.
stopped YouTube.
And then you stopped YouTube, you went like ghost for whatever. And now I feel like it's like your second renaissance. You're kind of back right now, right?
Dasilva 2.0.
The Silva 2.0.
Sort of,
right?
Testing the waters.
Testing the waters,
Yeah.
testing the waters.
I don't really like, kind of like the stuff I see, the people I see. It's like I get a lot of flowers from people like, oh, if it wasn't for you, from some pretty, decent sized individuals who surpass me in like clout, if you will. And I respect those people, but then there's like this new age of kids, like 19-year-old kids that think they are the hottest shit on the block. And I'm like, yo, you guys have like,
No idea.
I understand where they're coming from because at this point, 18.
Because you were hot shit when you were 18, 19.
Bro, my first car ever. At
You bought a
19,
Lambo when you were like 19 or something?
at 21 or 22. But
BMW
it was the i8 at 19 years old.
Damn. And you're
I bought
driving
that
around here
cash.
in Jersey.
and I got my first apartment ever was in Edgewater, right? It was the Oyster. So I mean, at 19, my head was inflated.
Wait, so you went to the dealer cash?
Yeah, just I wired the money over from the exact i8 I wanted in Idaho, and it was shipped over to me.
How much
So
was that? Like 150, 180?
It was like 130, 135 or so. But the insurance at that point was $3,500 a month.
Damn.
What the
So
fuck?
and they would
Why was it 3,500?
First
What was wrong with you?
car,
Okay.
my license was suspended due to the drugs. So again, all this
That's
carried over.
absurd.
So but again, I had no.
But why the hell did you do this?
Because I had no conception of what insurance should be.
No. Why'd you even get the car?
Because I wanted it. I was making great money.
Yeah.
At 19, I made my first $1 million.
Like net.
Net. It was net. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So, and again, 18.
and it's all drop shipped.
Yeah.
Drop shipping net,
Drop shipping is when
$1 million.
eCom dudes came into play at 19.
What's eCom dudes?
eCom dudes is one of the oldest brands that I had way back when. It was like
Okay.
it was a $47 a month membership. There was a bunch of affiliate stuff happening too, but on the $47 a month membership, we had like 4,000, 5,000 people come through.
Fuck.
Yeah, and the retention was great. So I digress. At this point, we also, eCom dudes signed Tanner J. Fox, the Amazon FBA course. That did really, really well. But yeah, so to answer the question before, like, why was I paying $3,500? Now I know not to be a dumbass and pay that much
Yeah.
in insurance, but I didn't know because I never paid insurance before.
Yeah.
I thought when people were like, "Oh, insurance is expensive," I was like, "Oh, yeah, shit, you guys are
3,500
right."
is
But
expensive.
I didn't know like what to compare it
Yeah,
to.
and you had no like friends who had cars that you could ask.
Exactly.
As a
Yeah,
reference
exactly.
point. Yeah.
So
Did anyone
yeah.
know you were making this type of money, or you just kind of kept it to yourself?
I mean,
thing?
it was really apparent that I was
Yeah.
making like great money.
Yeah.
So my parents knew, and at this point, man, I was running ads. Everybody saw it in Jersey. Everybody saw my
Yeah.
ads everywhere. In Jersey, I'd go out and people were like, "Oh my god, I see your ads." I'm just like, "Ah ha ha."
Yeah.
So it was like very surreal.
And you went out a lot too.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about like going out to like a gas station.
No, but you went out too a lot.
Bro. Oh,
Where'd you go?
Gilded Lily at the time. Gilded Lily's like shut down now, but I was 19. I fucking ran New York at 19, getting anywhere I wanted. Like it was so much fun. Me and Anthony would just go around and do whatever the hell we wanted.
Shout out Anthony.
Shout out Tony. Yeah. So. Yeah, but those are really fun times.
So you're 19, you have an I-8, $4,000 in insurance, probably another $5,000 in rent, some bullshit like that probably.
Rent was moderate. It was like 3,500, 4K.
Got you. And then what happened after that? I want to develop this whole story because like it could be a movie. This fucking kid's life.
Yeah, it really could.
Yeah.
I had a deal with Shopify.
Oh, actually, what kind of deal is this?
Well, it was an affiliate deal, but better than an affiliate deal.
Yeah.
It just so happens that they give everybody the same fucking deal now.
Yeah.
Because the company's going to go under. Mark my words.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because they have no moat. Name me something that Shopify has.
But who else does what Shopify does? Like Wix sucks. WooCommerce sucks. Dude, they've all been around for years. They all suck.
It doesn't matter if they suck. It just means that somebody can come in and overtake them.
Of course. No, of course. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Correct.
But also, couldn't the moat be that like, I don't know, 90% of e-commerce is on Shopify at this point? Like they have all the users. That is a little better. Yeah, it's fair. But that's the same with everything else. Like
correct. Like Yahoo
got destroyed. Yeah, that's fair.
Google and then right. So like you could say that about anything.
Yeah.
So Ford was the creme de la creme. Obviously, there's tons of other car manufacturers. So Shopify has no moat. But people are like, oh, well, Shopify payments. No, that's incorrect because that's
Stripe. Yeah, that's Stripe.
And nobody even uses that anymore. They all know to use other merchants because they hold
exactly.
funds.
So what does Shopify have that is unique and nobody else can get anywhere else?
Yeah, I don't know. No, you're not wrong. It's just like
it's really just the app ecosystem.
Well, they were first to market pretty much.
Yeah, by people
a long
like
shot.
us.
Yeah, people like us, and we kind of boosted them to the moon in a sense.
So all the YouTubers and whatnot, when a business is propped up by affiliates like that, it's inevitable to collapse.
Interesting.
It is inevitable to collapse because again, like I said, they have no moat, like none. However, now they're going down the smart route. Hopefully it works out for them. They're taking their capital that they get and they're investing into other businesses and buying other businesses that do have a moat. This is what Apple does. This is what Facebook does.
Like Google,
Apple acquired Siri. So again, and that came with patents, licenses, etc. And if Shopify needs to do the same thing in order to survive. So
you're an early affiliate though, Shopify, right? And
that was one of the first. I brought them so many, and then they pretty much fucked me over.
How'd they do that?
Because I got sued by. So I had 100K blueprint way back then.
I remember that. That was the big one, 100K blueprint.
Yeah.
You made bank off of that.
So one woman went through it. She created a store, and she used a image off of Google for her header on her site, and she got sued. And again, if you just search Dan Dasilva lawsuit, you'll see this, right? So she got sued, and she said, well, I learned from Dan Dasilva. Okay.
You're like, what? How?
so she gets sued. She pays 5 racks. And then I get sued and I have to pay like 30 something. And he wanted to enforce the max penalty of $250,000. But I couldn't prove that I didn't put the image on the site. That was the whole thing.
Oh, I see.
Because I need to subpoena Shopify in order to prove that, hey, I never had access to the store. And at that point, an international attorney is more expensive than just settling for 26 or 30.
They're Canadian too, right?
Yeah, that's why it's
But
international.
don't they need proof that you were the one who put it on?
They needed proof that I wasn't the one who put it on.
Why though?
Like
it's not your Shopify.
That's why
It's not your Shopify store though.
That's the whole point. That was the whole argument. It's not my store. Prove it.
What do you mean? Prove it? Like
I would need to subpoena Shopify to get IP records, all that, for them to prove, and that's if they would comply.
Interesting. Yeah. So could I have company just sued anybody then?
That's what the guy who has the picture of
the picture.
Yeah, so it's a huge business. At the same time, he was suing Mashable, Porsche of North America, all of that. Damn. So that's his business.
I see.
So I was like, all right, fuck this guy. And then Shopify came to me through this guy, Adam. Adam doesn't work there anymore. And he was just like, yeah, they really just don't want the type of image you're portraying on here anymore. So we're going to have to cut ties. I'm like, brother, I'm like, I'm not fucking stupid, first off. And second, my image all of a sudden is a problem where I've been, posting about my car.
I've been
and
pumping you.
And again, but if we look now, it's totally fine. Everybody else does it.
Oh yeah.
Everyone else does it
And
even more.
even
Yeah.
before, and even before me and after me, it just so happens that they didn't like my stuff. So, so yeah, I mean, it's in a way, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you guys. I do hope that another competitor comes by, which they will. There is no moat, and they will fail because, again,
So Shopify is going down. You're saying
yeah, absolutely. The only
They had
the
to up
only
their
way
prices recently.
that's true. Yeah.
the only way they'll stay afloat is if by their acquisitions. The only reason they make money now is not through the revenue generated, because everybody overrides the fucking checkout anyway now.
Yeah.
It's through the App Store, just like Apple. Apple's biggest business
They
is
take
their
like
App Store.
20%.
They take
30%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if you're smart enough, like Klaviyo, you just build something for the App Store, siphon all the data, and then fucking leave.
Yeah.
Because Klaviyo now is worth $9.5 billion.
Literally.
So
I always thought it was stupid that they didn't make their own Klaviyo or their own fucking recharge or any of these stuff.
They tried.
But like it just didn't work
Yeah.
out. You know what I mean? They should have bought these guys a long time
Like they had
ago.
like Shopify
Correct.
emails.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But now they're scrambling for a bunch of
And they
acquisitions.
ended up buying Deliver, which was like garbage.
Yeah, and
Garbage.
where has that fulfillment gone? You know how they were
the
saying
fuck
that we're
is
going to open
Deliver?
up.
You heard about that? They spent $2 billion on a fulfillment company for no reason.
God, they are doomed to fail.
Have like
Yeah.
Shopify like
Fucking
warehouses, which is a smart move if you're going after people and helping them transition to brands.
But you're a
like,
tech company, just buy other
Yeah.
software companies. You know
or
what
like
I mean?
partner with.
They're not a
a
tech company.
What are they?
They're a data company.
Interesting. Why do you say
All
that?
these
I guess
companies
they
are
all
data
are, but
companies.
like,
Because what do they really like capture? What's their value proposition?
that's true.
What's Amazon's value proposition? The fact that they have products on their fucking site? No.
All the customers' data and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah, Shopify has a lot of customers' data.
Correct,
Obviously. Yeah.
That's
And
what
we're
they
feeding
are.
it. We're feeding it
It's
to
also
them.
like ease of use.
And just like Klaviyo. And that's why if you look at stuff like Salesforce is one of the most highly valued companies in the world. Just like Oracle. Every single computer basically uses Java.
Yeah.
So it's all data.
Yeah,
Investors want data. And when data starts drawing up, which it is for Shopify,
How big was your YouTube at this point where like Shopify told you to fuck off?
probably like 75K to 80.
So you were growing your YouTube this whole entire time too.
Yeah.
How'd that come along? How'd you start thinking like, hey, let me make videos and go big on YouTube and everything too? Was it a money thing, or were you actually like doing it?
It was actually to the best way that I would learn is by regurgitating.
Okay.
So I would actually learn, like figure it out, and then record a video of me doing it. And it just so happened that it was like a tutorial. So
Interesting. So you made that a focus though in your life, right? Like YouTube, like you put a big focus on it.
yeah.
Yeah, because like it started working. And that's how people know you a lot from YouTube. Like I've met a lot of kids like with 19, 20, even 22-year-olds that's like, how'd you get in? Oh, like Dan Dasilva. I'm like, how? I'm like, I met this kid like 5 years ago playing poker on Kyle's floor. That shit always blows my mind. Even for Kyle though, like it always blows my mind when people are like, hey, e-commerce Kyle. Or like Dan, I'm like, what? Obviously you're bigger than him, but like it's besides the point.
No, I
one way.
I kind of got.
I don't know about that one, Mr. Tight Jeans over here.
Wow, you are really watching over there. You're really sus.
No, but I kind of got into YouTube like the same way, where it was the reiteration of like what you already know and like teaching it to other people. It helps you understand it a lot better. Like I was looking back, I resurfaced a course I made back in 2018. I made it probably over like 30 days. I maybe got like 20 or 30 people in, and half of them I just gave them a link for free. But it was through creating that like little course that like nobody even knows about that I built my first brand up to like $250,000 a month. Before that, the most I did in a month was probably like 30 or 40K. So it's like just through the reiteration of telling people like, here's what you need to do, and then holding myself accountable to that shit. I was able to build this sort of $250,000 a month. You know?
Definitely. I should have a question for both of you. This is like, do you think the whole Shopify like drop shipping is a lot of luck? Do you think it was like you were lucky that you found it in like 2015, 2016? You were lucky that like when you turned the ad on Facebook, it was profitable. Like to me, I always seem like obviously there's skill behind it, but like there's a lot of luck, right? Am I wrong on that one?
It's a lot of, for me, it was a lot of timing. Like with product tests, with with when Facebook is trendy, with when TikTok came out, like it's a lot of timing. So like if like you could work just as hard as the guy to the left, but because of improper timing, regardless of like what it is, if you get in at the wrong time and someone else gets in at the right time, you could do the exact same thing. They could be off to 100K a month and you could be like losing money.
For sure. Yeah.
I agree with timing. Timing is everything, but luck plays a huge factor too. And repetition really. But I would definitely put luck over timing. So, well, not really. They go hand in hand, to be honest. So I don't have a definitive answer for that.
Timing is luck. Like if you get in at the right, you have no idea when the right time is, but like
for example, 2015 and 2023, I'd rather be in 2015 running ads than 2023.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put timing over luck because if you're good at what you do, if you're a good marketer, timing something specific. Like Becker's great at this at timing. He's a phenomenal marketer and knows how to time. So there's no luck involved. So yeah,
he's the guy who just sold for like 100 mil, right?
Hyros, yeah.
Hyros, right?
110.
Shout out to Wyatt and David.
Who's that? I don't even want to know who that is. Bro, you're one of
the guys who actually facilitated the deal with the SPAC.
Oh, got you.
They own Demio, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to share this, but welcome. They own Demio, and they sold Demio, and really close friends with Becker as well. So they facilitated that whole deal. So
I have another question for you though. So like you say you're close with a lot of these people, right? You came close through the internet with a lot of these people, right? Like how does that work?
No, I flew to their house and knocked on their
But like that's just like that shit always fucking weird to me because all my friends are all like grew up with them, same area. We all do like similar stuff.
You can touch them, you can feel them.
Yeah, you can like But like you on the other hand,
Kyle definitely touches his friends.
Look at his blue pants, whatever.
What's with you and pants, bro?
Oh my god, coming at me.
No, but I'm staring at the crotch area.
But I'm serious, bro. Like you made a whole lot. Like your friend group is like online, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously that's like it's not weird. It's like the new thing. Like and like I feel like your age of like where you were was like the starting point of that. Where like people were actually making like a crap ton of friends online. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah, like your whole network is like.
Because in person, it's limited.
Like Becker, have you ever met this guy in person? Maybe like a few times.
Yeah.
But like you met this guy like
Becker's a fucking animal. I love.
I'm sure he's a homie. But it's like you met this guy through like YouTube or Instagram or wherever the hell you met him, right? It's always like I always think that's like damn, like, that's kind of crazy how you can come like really really close with people, online, right?
There's a hierarchy to what everybody sees. Becker from like Source Wave days, etc. So. There's so much more that goes into the people that are big now, Becker and a lot of other individuals were not as big as they are now, obviously, but we'd all run in the same circle. Like Becker promoted my stuff, I promoted his stuff. It was such a different circle back then, but we've all grown and keep growing. Some excel further. We learn from everybody else. But there's a whole different world of individuals that are not on social media, even though Becker is. But I'm saying like there's different people that are on social media that just fucking blow everybody's numbers out of the water.
Really?
Yeah.
Like disgustingly blow numbers out of the water. Like these guys from Singapore who were just in Vegas for Affiliate Summit West, bro, they do like $250 million a year as affiliates.
Damn.
And they're not on social.
Never even heard of these people.
No. Like, and again, they're not in eCom or anything. Like that's why I always say like eCom is kind of like baby money. Yeah, I started off in eCom and then I realized, holy shit, I actually make it. Because dude, at the end of the day, you cash profit at the bank, right? Everybody shows revenue numbers, but you cash profit at the bank.
That's true. Everyone shows a Shopify.
Yeah,
bullshit,
bro. I mean, I could show you fucking $1 million in a month. Like, but nobody will say,
how much did you clear on the million?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, affiliate is just, hey, what are your final numbers after clawbacks and ad spend, if there's any ad spend? So it's
that's funny how you said this. Like e-commerce is like the baby money in a sense, right? When did you transition from like bye e-com, Shopify, dropship, all this bullshit to like your next phase?
When I started noticing the 16 and 17-year-old kids on TikTok and all that, start talking about it. That's when you know it's done. And anything, that's your clear indication. That's the top.
When like everyone's talking about it.
Specifically when kids start becoming experts.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's over.
Got you. And Question: When did you get the Lamborghini?
22.
22. So you had the i8 and a Lambo.
No, I got I got rid of the i8. BMW bought it back, and then I rolled that money over into a Lambo off the lot. And then the same week, I bought a G-Wagon too.
Why?
Because I wanted it.
Just why not? I like it. Dan's like, I just fucking wanted it.
This was what, 2020?
Because I remember for your birthday, he pulled up with the Lambo.
It was definitely 2019.
He pulled up with the Lambo on your birthday.
No, 2018. It was before COVID.
Interesting.
Well, COVID was 2020.
No, it was 2017 because the cars were 2017.
Wow.
I bought them the same year. It was 2017. Yeah.
I was a senior in high school. We were both.
Yeah, we were both seniors in high school. That's crazy.
And you were what? You would have been like sophomore in college. You went to college or something. Junior.
You don't regret you didn't go to college, right? You don't give a crap.
Not
You probably wish you started when you were 12.
Kind of a weird thing to say, but yeah, I guess.
14, bro. Oh my, dude, Dan is like so good at that shit. Nah, so all right, so like you're 22, Lambo, i8, all this crap, whatever, right? Like, what happens next after that? Like how old are you? 28 right now?
27.
27. It's like, what's like the window in between then? Because I know a whole bunch of this like random crap happened. Like,
yeah, you went from Lambo G-Wagon to no Lambo G-Wagon. That was a longer phase though. So what happens in between that?
So much happened. I kind of just got complacent, got lost, and became unfulfilled. I hated the fucking space, bro.
Yeah.
Like everybody looked at me as their personal ATM.
yo, side note, I got the DMs.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow. This works.
It worked on both accounts too. Anyways, keep going. Sorry.
So it like during when I had the Lambo and like I went and bought watches and dude, it was fun. And then it became very like depressing. I could just tell everybody was around because everybody was a yes man. Everybody. And I was like, but I still enjoyed it, obviously, because I liked the lifestyle. But everybody was just yes. Money was never a problem. Everybody was getting paid, whoever I was hanging out with. If I wanted to go to the club, I'd be like, all right, I need 7 of my friends to come with me. Like Kev was part of them, part of the crew. Like I'd be like, all right, you drive the G-Wagon, I'll be in the Lambo. You come with me in the Lambo. You in the G-Wagon. We're gonna park right in front of Up and Down.
Yeah. Shout out.
And we're gonna park right in front of Up and Down. They're not gonna give me any hassle. And I remember at Up and Down, I went there so much that I'll never forget. I saw Leo DiCaprio. Like Leo DiCaprio had security, but his security had security. They made Leo wait so I can walk in. So
you're spending money.
And I kept doing it every single fucking weekend. And then it went to Bounce. And then
Bounce. Everyone gets lost at Bounce. Bounce is where everyone just gets
a good time.
So
Bounce is a great time.
I met my ex, Nicole, at Bounce. She's such a good girl. So
why's she your ex? She's such a good girl.
Because I'm an asshole.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Well, keep going. Bounce, spending the money. Everyone knows you.
Well, you said something about there was one summer where I remember you and Tony went out and you spent like 150, 200,000 in the summer or something.
That's this past summer. Everything changed when I sold like everything. So, actually, no, I sold everything. I sold everything. Yeah, this past summer is when I got rid of everything. Got rid of the place at the Modern. Sold everything I had. Packed my bags. Got a rental car, and I just left. I went to Canada, and I deep into Canada to Rice Lake, and I was like, dude, fuck this. I just need peace. Like, people would just hit me up. Yo, let's go out. Yo, I need this. Like, I became everybody's ATM, and I'm just naturally like, okay, sure. Like, okay. Yeah. And it was just like every fucking morning. It was so like lonely. So I was like, bro, this is leading nowhere. I was like, fuck this. So
you're paying for everybody.
Yeah.
Why? That part I never get though.
You also wouldn't let anyone, like even if they offered, you wouldn't let them pay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right? Like I get it, but like why? Like the first time, sure. Second time, sure.
Feel better.
I've
Makes you
never
feel good.
It comes back down to the i8 situation.
Like your friends have money. Like I know they do.
Now they do.
Yeah, I guess you put them on. But yeah, that's besides the point.
So here's the thing. It comes back down to the I-8 situation, right? Is that like I didn't come from money. So I worked my ass off. And then the goal has always been to have a friend group and let's fucking run it. So it was never, split the bill with me. It's just let's fucking go. Let's go. It became a habit for me, and it became like a lifestyle for them. So, do I regret it? No, I don't.
Yeah, why would you regret it though? There's nothing to regret.
No.
Yeah.
I definitely would go back and do some things different, like relationships wise. So,
What's the most you spent in a night?
probably like 40,000.
Really? How do you get to that point though?
A bunch of
Like
fucking-
10K, I get it. Like 40.
One bottle like of like some aged something.
No, it's like Ace of Spades, like boxes of Ace of Spades.
Boxes of Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Where?
Tau.
Tao.
Yeah.
Damn. Kevin Kim was there.
I don't
even remember.
I don't remember now.
How'd you become friends with Anthony? I know you're close with him, right?
Yeah, I met him through a mutual friend in high school.
Is he from Jersey too?
New York?
The mutual friend?
No, wait, no, Anthony.
No, he's from New York.
Oh.
So yeah, I just met him, and he stuck around since junior year or sophomore year of high school.
Damn.
So
Okay. For sure. Now you guys are boys, obviously, right?
oh yeah,
Like you've been in this game for a long, long time, right? Like met a lot of people. Has anyone ever done you dirty? I'm curious of that. I'm sure people have.
Like in the last few like episodes we've had, everyone has done who has done anything, and especially in multiple industries, it's like they're friends with. They have like business partners that are close friends, or they
Like
make
who's
business partners
changed
that are
up on you?
friends.
Kind of.
who's changed up the most?
Yeah.
Graham Stephan for sure.
Really?
Graham Stephan, yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we used to hang. There's actually a photo
Like the famous YouTube Grant Stephan.
like
Really?
the finance Graham Stephan. Yeah. So he changed up completely. I would text, like we'd go back and forth. We'd have conversations, and I was the bigger YouTuber at the time, and we'd hang out. And I remember I was in like LA once. It was me, him, and ODI. Odie. I still talk to Odie. Love Odie. And then like Graham just became like famous, and obviously too big to even reply. Do I regret it? No. Like, do I harbor animosity? No, is because I understand what he is and I understand what I am. He's a influencer. He's a creator. Sure, his $4-6 million a year is good. That's nice, but I actually run businesses and make money.
Yeah.
So there's, again, it's contrary to what I just said. I don't harbor animosity, but it is a touchy subject
How'd you meet Graham Stephan?
through YouTube, because he had like 15K subs or so. I had
He hit you
80K.
up? He hit you up.
Yeah.
He hit you up.
Yeah,
I
I don't remember.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not hitting up. I don't hit up anybody. So
I
it
had to
sounds
hit
really
you
bad.
up.
So,
Yeah.
but no,
Damn.
we met mutually somehow. I don't remember. Maybe it was through Kevin David's event, something like that. But I just remember, we stayed in touch and all that, and then he just kind of like switched up. So
Why? Because he thinks like bad man or some shit, Dan Dasilva, like bad guy over here or something, bad for his image.
nah, I just don't have the clout.
Don't have the clout.
Yeah.
You got the clout. No homo.
You gotta have at least 250,000
Yeah,
subscribers for him to talk to you.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's a mess.
Yeah. But like, for example, I can give Kevin David's, whether or not you like him or not, I don't give a shit. I will always take that man's back. He has been real with me since day one. He's helped me since day one. He's actually helped me make millions of dollars by giving me his businesses, meaning his funnels, his emails, like everything. We're still great friends till this day. I talk to him every single day. And again, that's somebody, like, if everybody could see the numbers, because the FTC, 54 mil, right? That's what was reported. 54 mil, we divide that in 3 years that they said. And if we take somebody like Graham, right, who will report 6 mil, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, etc., there's a big discrepancy. There's business owners and there's influencers. And there's a reason why Kevin doesn't make content anymore.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I stopped making content, is because you need to decide, what are you? Are you an
YouTuber
influencer?
or a business person?
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't be both. You can't.
You can't.
Yeah,
Right?
there's like linear versus parabolic.
Correct.
Because you make more
is-
money on the business, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but like your brain. First off, creating content is a job. Like YouTube is a job.
Yeah. You
So
work for a
and it
platform.
pays well if you do it well.
Yeah, YouTube loves you. Like
So-
you're YouTube's employee, low key.
Yeah.
So yeah. But also building a business is a job.
Yeah.
So it just so happens that if you are Mr. Beast, you probably make more than a lot of people I know. But it's not the case. So
So what kind of businesses are you in now? I know you're obviously YouTube and shit, but like what's your focus right now in business? It's not eCom drop shipping anymore, right? You don't do that crap.
no, more so we're building out work. So work is the umbrella company. There's a lot of subsidiaries under there right now. We're focusing on work capital, kind of going after Agora Finance.
What's Agora Finance?
Agora is a private company where they basically sell newsletters and like little info products, if you will. They do like 1 to 2 billion a year.
Damn.
Yeah, they're private. So
What are the plans to go after them? What are you doing right now? I'm curious. Can you give some sauce?
yeah,
Teach the people. Like,
right now. Well, this year I've learned. Actually, last year I've learned to just because of how many times I've been stabbed in the back. I just started to shut the fuck up and let people wonder what I'm doing. So, what I'll say is this: is owning the traffic is the most important. Meaning, email lists, affiliate databases, connections with people that can run traffic. All of that is really important. So that's what we're focusing on now, and rolling out different finance offers, but doing it in a compliant way. So.
interesting.
There's
Honestly,
a lot of non-compliant ways to do things, like MRR.
You really want me to touch on that, huh? You
Well,
really
I
want me
just
to touch
know
on
that, I don't know.
clip this. Make sure you clip this. I'm fucking
I
with you.
don't know whether we can say like that you were one of like the pioneers behind all that, but I think there, can you say that?
No,
No?
because I straight up, and now everybody gets the answer. I straight up reverse engineered the fuck out of Chase Hero. Chase Hero is the pioneer, but it just so happened that I'm a fucking detective. I found everything, and if Chase watches this, he'll know I found the BBB with the 355 plus complaints on it. Don't know how the FTC didn't get on him. I know everything. Listen, dog beds was a very fucking smart move. The HTML page is really smart move.
355 BBB complaints.
All
That's
negative.
A fuck ton.
All negative, yeah.
Like you have to understand, like I had a business that did
That's a
like
lot.
2 million in a month. We maybe had like 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and all of them were like, they charged me like a subscription of $90-something, etc. So it was I reverse engineered all his shit and then I pieced it all together.
And now like half of the fucking 19-year-olds in this world are doing that.
Dude,
Yeah,
even
and let 'em do
Fabletics
it.
is doing it. All of Ty Lopez's brands, like
Dude, Ty
Yeah.
Lopez is doing it, right?
Yeah,
Well,
they're
they're
really
really
smart.
cleaner, but yeah.
They are.
I was talking to Revenue Express about that. Yeah. Yeah, don't give any clout. Anyways, that's besides the point. Damn. So no content. You still do content though. Like you still put out videos. Why are you putting out videos then? If like
It's for the master plan.
for the master plan, you want to own the traffic.
it's all about the eyeballs. So that's the way to get the fastest amount of eyeballs.
The latest YouTube video I even put out was specifically for teaching people how to be an affiliate, but an affiliate for work. So I taught people
What do you mean affiliate for work? What does that
For his
mean?
company.
our particular products.
Oh, for your company work. Got you.
teaching them how to promote our stuff.
Oh, interesting.
So they can use it for any other product, but we're teaching them specifically how to do that. And people love it. Like it's great because now the network is private. Our internal affiliates are private, so we get to train them.
Got you.
They pay for the traffic, or they get the traffic, etc.
Got you.
So-
Actually, now that I'm remembering what happened after the e-commerce world. The NFT and the crypto world is where you went into, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
How'd you fall into that?
Um.
'Cause you did a lot in that. Pump, dump, fast, quick,
Fuck. I did not pump and dump.
fast.
Piece of shit.
Watch your language.
Sorry.
So-
But you were there like quick. You did a lot in there.
You're one of the early for organic, yeah?
I wasn't early for organic. I played it better than everybody else. So I took what I've learned for years with building assets and I brought it into that space. And then I took a lot of equity in different projects after vetting project owners, and we did very well. And then it all came crashing down because the market fucking sucks. So
yeah, and that was actually after having something else come crashing down, right? Before crypto and NFT.
What was that?
Shop DFY.
Oh, that was all, you did a lot with that. You were all over Instagram with that.
Yeah, I did a lot with that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I paid everybody back, but it was fucking.
Was that a bad time in your life?
Yeah, it was bad execution. I put fucking Jake in charge of it all. I love Jake.
That's your problem. Love Jake too. He's a homie. Jake's
That was
a homie.
my problem. I know that.
Actually, Jake's a homie, but like that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I'm aware.
He scaled it to that extent himself. He didn't do
No,
that.
I did. What do you
So what the fuck did he do?
manage all the clients that I was bringing in?
He was the glue that was holding the back end.
No, the same thing
together,
happened
but
to
he
you
didn't
though
have
with
as much
the TikTok
experience.
accounts. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? Like all like the TikTok stuff, like the like weren't you doing something all like those TikTok accounts, like the agency accounts or whatever?
Oh,
and then
yeah,
screw up
yeah.
the back end.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
No, he
Reoccurring.
did. Jake is one of the hardest workers that I know, but
very hard worker.
he gets either unlucky at sometimes,
And
or
also-
he makes one little wrong move that can cost a lot.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I want to throw this in there.
Go for it.
Loyal as fuck and a very good person.
Yeah.
Like I have to throw that in there.
No, Jake's the best.
Shout out Jake Van de Voff, whatever
Go
his
for
name
it.
is.
No,
Yeah.
the world, multiple businesses, they need
Oh
more Jakes.
damn!
You know, Jake just moved to
New Hampshire.
no, he's from New Hampshire. He moved to Boston.
Oh
He was
shit.
like, dude, you got to come out here. You got to move here. I'm like, dude, I have a
Funny
girlfriend.
enough, this is like the 5th time this guy's gone to the bathroom.
He's had a lot of these Liquid Death. Liquid Death, you should sponsor.
Yeah,
us if
shout
you're
out
listening
Liquid
to this.
Death, sponsor.
The regular ones are okay, but the sparkling waters.
Funny enough, like this podcasting runs up a tab, so any sponsors are
yeah,
always
we'll
welcome.
appreciate them.
We'll appreciate them for sure. This is good. Though. Dan definitely has a lot of stories.
No, and we've known Dan for a while, and it's just like people ask me about him, like having known him, like how would you describe him? And I'm just like, he's the guy who's like tried the most, he's failed the most at things, but every business he's got in, one way or another, he found a way to be successful at it, which is crazy.
Crazy.
Because some people have shiny object syndrome. I feel like he
does. He
Yeah,
definitely does. But he figures it out.
But it's like, but he knows that if he sees an opportunity, he'll just block out everything else and pursue that opportunity until he's successful at it, which is like very admirable.
He does the whole like monk mode thing. He has that from when he was in the Modern. The kid had like one desk in his whole room, and his whole apartment one desk, right?
Yeah, he had a bed, and then he had a standing desk in the middle of the room. It was kind of like Alex Becker style when he did it. But I swear I was maybe 3 floors away from him. Like would have taken him 10 seconds to get to me. I would text him like probably like every other week. I think I saw him 3 times for like the 6 months I was in the building.
Can you hear us in there?
just because he was always like, you know, a 14, 15 hour day and then like just shutting the world out. But like that's what you need to do sometimes. Those are the sacrifices you need to make to get to where you want to be.
lot of work ethic on the kid. 100%.
You know what I want to ask him when he comes back on?
What?
What is his favorite places that he's been to? Because he's traveled to a lot
Oh
of
really?
different
I
places.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely ask.
And
him.
there was one topic we were talking about with like friends being virtual, and
Okay.
like I have like you guys, but then I also have like, you know, I went to Colorado last year, or like when we went to Florida and we saw like Leo, like eCom Leo, you're like, yo, who the fuck is this kid?
guy?
But it's like, no, it's cool, but yeah, I mean, in person, it's like how many people do we know at our high school that are actually like doing anything meaningful with their lives
Just
right
our
now?
friends. That's
Versus like the pool of all of the United States or like Canada or the
That's
entire
true.
world. But no, those are the types of guys I'm hitting up right now, being like, yo, end of February, you want to go to Colorado? You
100%.
snowboard?
What?
Man grabs 2 more.
Oh my
He says, I gotta
God.
load up.
I'm gonna buy you a bunch more. These are phenomenal.
I got those on Amazon subscription.
They're going right through me. But I love Luca. You know,
Who's
funny.
Luca?
Oh, dude, weren't you just talking about Luca?
I'm talking about Jake when they went to the bathroom.
Luca
who?
Nets?
Yeah. Did you not
No,
mention
we weren't
Luca?
at all.
We were mentioning Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Oh.
But
Talk about
sure.
Luca,
Yeah,
though.
talk
We
about
love Luca.
Oh,
Why not?
yeah.
Luca's a beast.
Oh, I love Luca.
I don't know him personally, but
We went to his event, the Pudgy Penguin thing or whatever when he had.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
yeah.
that?
You know what's
Speaking
crazy
in New
about
York City.
Pudgy? First off, I knew he was buying Pudgy before he bought it. So I wish unfortunately, I could have been such a scumbag about all the floor and fucking dumped on everybody. But anyway, he asked me to be on the board, and I respectfully said no because the people he had on the board, I couldn't provide any value.
Oh, they're legit.
Oh yeah, Pudgy is going places. It's going fucking far.
It has.
And farther.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say from what I know when we talked. But yeah, the kid is fucking brilliant. And for me to say that, and I have no problem sounding arrogant saying this, I think I'm very smart. Luca is like on a different dimension. I like to say I think in 4D, Luca thinks in fucking 5D. He's goddamn smart.
What are some stuff that he does that you think make him so smart, though? I'm actually curious of that.
Leverages relationships properly. But that's very vague. What I mean by that is he has a lot of connects because he was roommates with Supreme Patty.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So it's kind of where he got started with eCom, right?
It's behind all his marketing.
Dude, shout out Supreme Patty. That's OG right there.
Yeah.
Supreme Patty. Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
He's funny as shit, though.
So Steve-O.
All right, well, he's funny too.
He's just cornier.
All right, keep going. Sorry.
Really ruining the vibe here.
Why are you licking the fucking can?
Dude, you are the most horny fucker I've ever met.
Oh my God.
Yo, we've been drinking too much sparkling water. Like, I gotta pee now.
Like
right?
Drunk
Dude,
on
You know what?
goes
You
through
guys
you.
can hold the fort down. Give me a minute.
All right. Kyle, this is my fourth one. You know that? But we were talking about me licking a can.
No, before that. You said
So-
Luca Ness is like really good at like relationship building.
Luca is phenomenal at putting A and B together and making fucking shit work. And that is a talent of a high-class CEO. Listen, I'm not a CEO. Again, first off, I fucking hate labels. Labels are bullshit. People are like, oh, I am a CEO of this company. I'm founder of this company. First off, fuck yourself. Second, the whole thing is me with work. I stepped down as the CEO, like on paper, and I gave that position to Anthony because I'm not somebody who is good at talking to employees. If it was up to me, and I have before, and it's unfortunate, but I've learned my lesson. You do something wrong, it's holy fucking hell. Like everything's coming down on you. I don't talk to people well, but I'm able to articulate ideas marketing wise, angles. I'm able to see things and map them out. But somebody like Luca, Anthony are able to make them come to life. Luca has the best of both. Luca can make it come to life and see
Visualize it.
correct,
Yeah.
which is something I lack. I don't like working with people. That's why I don't like go to many podcasts or events or anything. I don't like people.
No, in the bathroom, Kyle was saying you all live together, 3 floors difference on a building, and he saw you 3 times in like 2 years.
Yeah.
So
I literally don't leave my
mine's
home
mode.
just to walk my dogs probably.
Yeah.
So
we were talking about your house too, though, how you had like a standing desk and a bed. That's all you had in the whole house. That was kind of nuts.
you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reason for that? Just monk mode?
He had more.
No.
The most furniture he had was for his dogs.
Yeah.
Honestly,
desk and
I'm going to
bed
go
and
take
his
a
dogs
piss
had-
too. Fuck.
So
No, one thing that we were just talking about though was that like at least the way that when people ask me like how I know you, I explained it in a way that like you've succeeded at a lot of different businesses, you've failed at a lot of different businesses, but like you get onto one thing and then you work at it until you succeed at it. It's not like am I going to succeed at this? Let me pivot. Am I going to fail? It's just like you keep going and going and going until you succeed at it. And then when there's another opportunity that's bigger, then you kind of like pivot, right? Like your focus is very good, but I don't know how
glad
to
you mentioned
explain
this.
it.
I'm
You
glad
could
you
probably
mentioned
explain
this.
it way better than me.
I just got off a call 2 days ago with the owner of the penthouse that I'm renting in Toronto. Right? He works in the Valley. He's a tech entrepreneur, very wealthy individual. He was part of the team that sold BlockFi to FTX. Okay, so him and I obviously we clicked on crypto. So, and I asked him because he's way smarter than me. I know that. And I told him, I want your opinion on our, hour to hour talk that we've had already. I want to know what you see in me. I know my problem, which is what you just said, but he nailed it on the head as well, which just confirms that it is my problem that I know. Whether or not I refuse to fix it or not, it's something I've known for years, is that you're correct. I just like all these TikTok accounts, you've seen them. They all go viral, crazy viral. I should keep going, right? But I'm like, nah, fuck it. Turn it off, onto the next TikTok account. And YouTube, I built up the main channel, went to a completely new channel, built that up too. I build things and I destroy them. And it's an unfortunate habit. However, you also have another valid point of I like challenges. I like stimulation. So that's why you see me go from eCom to straight up affiliate. Oh, I've always been an affiliate because there's always something different. Like there's always a different offer, a different traffic source, a different angle. Like everything is different. So my problem is that I've never really just solidly focused on one thing. And that's my biggest flaw. But what I do focus on, it blows up really well. So like when I try to figure out the whole recurring model, bro, it took, because I was working with Bogdan. Dude, I stayed up for nights on end. I figured it all out. I figured out the software used, the people to do it, how to override Shopify checkout. Shopify fucking sent out an email to everybody saying that they're revoking the API for their custom checkout because of us. And then now they brought it back. But like I figured it all out. Like the only thing that will stop me from what I'm trying to achieve or figure out when I lock in on something is God himself. That's the only thing. So like if somebody's in my way, if I want to figure something out, my friend, unless God stops me, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So
Are you religious?
I believe in God.
That's it, period.
I believe in a higher power.
If you were to choose a religion, which one would you push towards? Or do you want to practice anything or
I
focus on
definitely want to learn a lot more about like the Islamic religion, Islam. I just, first off, the quality
like
of
Andrew
people.
Tate, because of Andrew Tate type of thing, or
No.
no? I'm fucking with you. Keep going.
It's a weird. Why did Andrew Tate pop into you? You are a weird individual.
Dude, right back at you.
No, you know what? I'll give him credit though. He gave a lot more exposure to the Islam community because he got a lot of eyeballs, and then he started bringing people's attention to it. And then they looked into it and were like, you know what? This actually makes a lot of sense.
For me, it was actually Khan Mirza, who ended up being a massive scam. And if nobody understands that reference, don't worry. Even Becker got scammed. Some of the biggest names in the market got scammed by this individual. He lived in Dubai. Supposedly, he lived at the top of the Burj Khalifa. But again, we're not going to get into all this. The quality of people, when I went to Singapore and I met a lot of Muslims, even till this day, the quality of people Muslims are just phenomenal. And I was gonna drop the F-bomb, but I know if this were to ever get clipped, you can't use certain wording with
Not together.
Exactly. So gotta keep it not haram. And somebody that I talk to a lot, Abdul, right?
Yeah.
So I love Abdul like a brother, and I see a lot of his values. And if you talk mal about his God, about Allah, it like anything goes. He's coming at you full force. And there is a point that I agree with Tate, is that there's no other religion in this world that will back their God and their belief that much.
That's true.
So that tells me there's something very powerful in the belief system for those individuals, and just how like every single Muslim I come across is just nice, or just nice people. So I'm interested to see why. Not saying I'll ever convert. I might practice, but I want to know why. And I also want to go to Tibet and I want to.
You traveled a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, I've traveled a lot, and I hate traveling now.
Really? You were saying that like you've traveled to a bunch of countries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what's your favorite place you've ever been to?
Spain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Spain's my favorite.
Barcelona.
Yeah. You have to. Yeah, Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona.
Because I went to Barcelona and Madrid, and I like Barcelona a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've only been to those two places. Like, are there any others that you'd recommend?
Ibiza, but Ibiza, or you know what? No. Palma de Mallorca and Formentera. Formentera, you have to get like a boat.
Oh, Palma de Mallorca, like the island off of Spain type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice spot.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah,
Beautiful place.
Have you seen? Actually, I'm bringing this up. You ever hear Utopia?
Utopia.
That new thing that like Iman and his like friend Adam are doing.
Iman Ghazi.
Yeah.
Love Iman.
Have you seen that though? Because it's called Utopia. It's like
Dude, he's doing so many different things. I can't
like
keep
high
track.
value men going around the circuit of like the world, like the best place to go, like Saint Tropez.
Island. What's his name?
I don't know. He's like saying go to like Saint Tropez, Mykonos, like Ibiza, all these places like at the right time of the year type of thing.
I think it's his like.
Motherfucker, sign me up.
I think it's got an island or something.
So I was talking to him and he's like, you have to pay like 10 racks or whatever to be part of like the group. But like honestly, low key, it might be worth it because it's like
annually. If you go on like a trip a month,
it's like $1,000 a month pretty much.
Yeah,
like you meet like awesome people like this type of thing. You hang out with like beautiful girls or whatever. I mean, you go to beautiful countries, right? Like I think traveling, you learn a lot just from traveling, right? Like you probably, I'm sure you have, right?
Yeah.
Throughout the years,
you learn a lot about different cultures.
Yeah. You're saying you like Iman too?
Yeah, I love Iman.
Why do you love Iman?
He's just like I told him the other day because we talk on WhatsApp. I was like, bro, Iman Ghazi has probably the best sense of style in regards to how he dresses and holds himself to a certain standard. Like you'll never see him like this, right? In like something casual. Or I walk around like this, but different strokes for different folks. And I actually admire how he tailors his stuff, how he loves his watches as well. You could tell a lot, and don't take offense to this. You could tell a lot by an individual by the watch that they wear, like their values or what they like, etc. And he just holds himself to a higher standard and practices what he preaches. So
have you guys done any work together or anything?
Not yet.
Oh yeah. He blew up this year.
Yeah, he did. She asked me to go out to Dubai and like do something. So
you're gonna go? You should
possibly.
go.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Have you been to Dubai?
No, I haven't.
Jinx.
I haven't yet.
I have. It's kind of sick. I went on a free trip to Dubai once.
Really?
Yeah.
Tag your sponsor.
Huh?
What?
Tag my sponsor. Hey, if you want to sponsor, let us know. No, but yeah, Dubai's dope. It's kind of like it's dope, but it's like a weird place where I feel like everyone's like watching you when you're there. Like there's like cameras, like not like cameras, but it's like it's a fake place, bubble. Like there's eyes. If you fuck up in some way, like this type of thing, you get that vibe from it, or you don't. Or is that just me?
I haven't been.
Yeah, I feel like they'd definitely like, who the hell is
everyone
this
that
guy?
I know who's been there is just like it's the safest place.
No, it's very safe. No, 100% safe, but it's also like it's a bubble.
What the hell were you doing where you were getting watched?
No, it wasn't even that though. Like for example, when you go out to like at some like
you
club,
sound like you're fucking like paranoid.
I'm not paranoid.
I don't
I was being watched.
Like for example, you can't drink. You can't like go out and like drink in public. Like you can't like
can't do that here in America either.
No, like it's like different. Like for example, you can't like talk to like women type of. It's like weird stuff like that. I don't know.
You can't do that either.
So can't you?
That's your comeback, just saying what I said back to me.
Hey, ask Kevin Kim. Kevin Kim says he's 1% of man. So
yeah. Right.
Anyways,
why haven't you considered doing any type of like relocation for tax benefits?
Oh yeah, Puerto Rico
or structuring.
I do. I'm finishing up my Portuguese citizenship with the Portuguese consulate here. So
are you Portuguese?
Yeah.
Like family Portuguese?
Yeah. Speak it fluently.
Oh damn. I should go back to the family stuff. How are you with your family now? I know you're working right now.
Phenomenal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Phenomenal. Really good relationship. Thank God.
How to get better? What changed? Just time?
Time.
I got used to like Dan Dasilva.
No, it was my mom had me when she was 17. This is my stepdad. I've never met my real dad. I really don't give a shit about my real dad. He's honestly a coward. But the dad I have now raised me from birth, so that is my dad. I have this philosophy where, father isn't blood. Father is somebody who's, actually raising the child, who's there for the child. So that is like that's my dad. And he was 17 at the time. My mom had me at 17 as well.
Jeez.
And they did the best they can at the time. And I understand that now. It was kids raising kids. It was kids raising a kid. So I understood why things transpired the way they did. And over time, as they grew older, they grew wiser, they grew more compassionate. And our relationship is amazing. Amazing. Love my mom, love my dad. Like those are my constants, like for sure.
100%. Do they get what you do at this point? Do they understand
of course.
it? They get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if they didn't, they would support whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah. Because I know it's always hard. Like sometimes our parents entrepreneurial at all.
Yeah, my dad started his own business and my mom worked for him.
So they do kind of get what's going on. They know from the beginning. Yeah.
So
that's good. That's good.
They've always been really supportive. I'm really happy about that.
For sure. What are you focusing on a lot right now? I know you say work capital, but you always have all the crap you're doing, right?
I actually just went all in on work capital.
All in
because of that talk.
Which talk?
Well, I figured this out. Like I said, I've known this for years, but work is just the umbrella company, and work capital is what I'm focusing on now. So
definitely. And you're leaving. You're not staying in Jersey. You're going to Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like allowed to be talked about, or?
It can be, but let's just keep the time frame I'm going.
Yeah.
Why are you going to Canada?
I like Canada.
Even the governmental structure.
Hey, I said I like Canada. I like Toronto.
No, Toronto's cool.
Yeah.
I once got stuck in an airport there, but other than that,
How do you get stuck in an airport, bro?
I took like a connecting flight to Greece, and they canceled the flight. I had to like sleep in Toronto for a night. It's kind of stupid. It's like a fake America, but just that's the point.
It's a fake America.
It is a fake America.
Wow. Truer words have never been spoken.
Oh man,
I want to go snowboarding in Canada. I've never been.
What, to Canada?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's beautiful over there, especially if you go deep into Canada. It's fucking amazing. It's peaceful. It's so peaceful.
Jesus.
Yeah, I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Australia.
Yes.
I've never been to Australia.
Stop, dude. You can't be doing this type of stuff.
Have you been to Australia?
That's haram.
I am not practicing.
That's haram. Talk to Kyle. Kyle asked
Have you ever been to Australia?
No, actually, that's one place I want to go. I have a feeling I'll meet my wife there, ex-wife there.
You'll meet your ex-wife?
Ex-wife?
Yeah.
Why? What? Oh, got it. Yeah, you're probably never gonna get married, and if you do, like, you'll be married for like a month.
Fucking asshole.
Like, you'll be married for like a month.
Self-admitted it though.
Like, you'll be married for like a month, right? Am I wrong?
A month? No,
2
like
months.
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Just make sure, like, prenup and all that, obviously. Yeah.
Nah, I definitely want.
But all his money's in crypto, so he doesn't even need the prenup.
Hey. Money is.
You're broke, right? You're broke.
Correct.
You're broke. Yeah.
God, bro, I have IRS letters sitting at my house that I got to go through.
Have you ever had any stunts with the FBI at all? Just curious. FBI.
Why?
I'm just curious. I know it was some like Lambo FBI thing.
Yeah.
About.
Fucking. I knew this when you brought up.
Why are you kicking the mic? We need the mic.
No, you're good.
Bro, there's literally 3 things right there. Where's the 4th? That mic is not plugged in.
No, that
That's plugged
one's
into the phone.
phone.
Oh.
There's a lot of wires going on.
Anyways, keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how much I'm allowed to say about this, but I was selling the Lambo and it was on consignment and it was supposed to be in Jersey. And then the FBI came knocking on my dad's door because the Lambo was under my dad. And I won't explain why it was for certain reasons, but it was under my dad's name because we have the same name, by the way. And they were like, yeah, this is like insurance fraud because what were you doing in Florida? You total the Lamborghini. My dad's like, what?
Total Lamborghini.
I was like, my dad was like, what? So long story short, the FBI had to get involved because there was like this huge ordeal, like a big ring of these guys having cars on consignment and then renting them out, and Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
I've never heard of that. That's crazy. What, are you shitting your pants? You get scared with this type of stuff, or you really don't care?
I didn't even know. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me on purpose, actually. They told me they didn't tell me because they knew I would have fucking gone off the walls.
Are you scared of like those like little, not God, but those higher powers in this world?
Yeah.
You are, right?
Yeah.
They are scary.
Yeah. The universe works in different ways. It's like about vibrations and whatnot. So,
Like the Matrix and all that.
all right, chill out.
Said too much.
Not too much.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you do say some shit where like you say it as if it's like a normal everyday part of your life, because it is. Like if we told some of our friends some of the shit you say, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you
Dude,
talking about?"
No bullshit. The
Like
first
what?
time he told me about you, I was like, this guy's all bullshit. And like low key, it's the first time we ever sat down, had a conversation. Like I honestly,
This isn't the first time we've had conversations.
like a full conversation, like not just like a fucking 2-minute thing, but like I actually kind of believe you. It's kind of weird.
You believe me? What?
Like all this BS that you talk about. Like I always thought it was BS, but I guess it's not BS. Like
Bro, I got pictures on days.
I know you got the screenshots. I get it. Everyone in the dropshipping YouTube world has screenshots.
I'm not talking about revenue. I'm talking about the wild, degenerate shit that cannot be posted anywhere. I have videos of it.
On which phone?
Hence why when we talk about like it's
And then you say I'm bullshit. Yeah, he's all bullshit. Carries around 4 phones.
Nah, Dan's legit. Dan is legit. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Dude, because I swear to God, dude, the first time I met you,
Actually, you know what? I'm interested. What, like, I'll be
Yo, hit
straight
me,
up.
hit me. Go,
I'll
go.
be straight up if it's not, like, what do you think is not legit?
dude, no, that's the thing. It was just,
I just want to know, like,
it was just always
And
so
I'll tell
much.
you yes or no,
It was
no
always
problem.
just so much shit. Like I was like, how the fuck is
like
this
too much to
possible?
believe.
Like,
too much
what-
to
what-
believe
what
through all of it.
what-
Like, all right,
do you
like
believe?
18 Lambos, i8s,
it wasn't
cash,
18.
19,
19,
whatever. Like,
I8. God
like-
damn, no wonder you
like-
didn't believe it because you don't
like,
even know what
oh
the fuck
my
you're talking
gosh.
about.
Like I don't know if I don't want to say half of this stuff because like the crypto stuff, all this stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, come on, like that was crazy to me. Kyle's like, you showed me a screenshot. I was like, bullshit.
Not even a
Pull up the wallet.
screenshot.
Yeah, pull up the wall.
He just came to my apartment.
Well, even
Pulled
like,
out the laptop. I'm like, I've never seen that much in my life.
no, but even for like the average person listening to this shit, when they see someone, because like for example, like me and Kyle like decently do well, right? You're at the next level, and to me, I'm like, what the fuck? The average person's like, is this even real? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like some of the stuff that like you say, which honestly at this point I believe a lot of it, which is kind of nuts. Because like
A lot of it,
like-
not all of it.
not all of it,
Good.
because like you've done like what's the most you've cleared in a month? If I could ask.
A lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like 8 figs have you cleared in a month?
He's not allowed to say.
Yeah, I have. Yes.
You have, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like profit.
Net. Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
net.
Correct.
Yeah, no revenue.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So like it's like I weirdly believe you now. But like 3 years ago when you would sit on his floor and we would play poker with you like Canada Goose on, I'm like, this kid's all bullshit. I appreciate you.
Facts.
Like I appreciate you.
This kid's all bullshit sitting here with a Canada Goose and an RM on. He's not making any money.
Yeah, so you got
You are
that in
wearing the RM.
you got that in Queens, no? Like
Yeah, yeah, Canal Street,
With
bro.
the guy you met you were 18 with the butt or 16, whatever. Yeah.
Bro, you say some weird shit.
Shut up.
With the guy you met when you were 18.
No, 16. You're saying 16, you're going to fucking Queens. Jamaica,
yo,
Queens.
Boy. Bro, top shatas over there, man. Some top shatas.
You like the whole watch? You like watches and everything?
I like watches, yeah.
How many watches? Like, what
I only
does your
have one
collection
now.
look like?
I have only
One?
one now, yeah. So all the
You
others.
sold all the.
Yeah.
How much does that one go for? If I could ask.
I got it for 190.
Damn.
It's now like 250, 230.
Jesus. But what got you into the whole watches world?
My dad. Yeah.
Were you ever into like jewelry and stuff too, like chains and
Nah.
all that stuff? I feel like a lot of kids in New York, Jersey end up with some money. They start buying that stuff.
I did do something stupid recently in oh wait, you haven't seen it yet. I should have brought it. I got 2 grills.
I saw it on
Yeah.
a project.
you do?
I think.
I got like 2 just temporary grills.
Oh,
diamond
interesting.
Like,
teeth,
do you either
yeah.
send it on Snap or like
Yeah.
private, something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. I
Why?
I don't know why not.
Why not?
I just wanted to like
Dude, how do
see.
you live like day to day like this? It kind of blows my mind. Like actually.
What blows your mind?
Like all of it. Like, for example, we're supposed to do this on Friday, right? And you like were working till like 6 in the morning and then you slept until 7. You're like, oh guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then like,
The
how, do
reason
you
why
live,
I
how,
asked
do you,
it-
how do you live like that though?
The reason why
It's
I
actually
asked to do
nuts.
it early was because I sleep during the day. and I only operate at night.
So you just like operate on like your own thing. Like
Yeah.
you don't give a fuck about what anything.
There's no
anybody.
schedule.
No schedule. That's crazy. Yeah. Like when you always were like that?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. I optimize myself. Like peak performance for me is after 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. in the morning Eastern time.
That's
peak for me. That's peak performance. But here's the thing: you guys think that's crazy? That's totally fine if I'm in Australia now.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Because the time zones are off.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
like,
guess
it's a
But
mental reframe.
I feel like you would adjust though, and I feel
It's
like
a
it
mental
might have
reframe.
something to do with night times. Like even if you did move to Australia, you would just push it back further. I think.
Well, no, because my body's used to that. I've been doing it for years. So like if I, were to go to the other side of the world or wherever, I operate
I think
here.
you'd stay up even later. I think you'd associate it with like day and night. Your body would adjust to it, and it's like the fact that it's dark outside, like nighttime, not necessarily just like the actual time.
Perhaps. Maybe one day we'll know.
fucking damn, man. It's so funny. I fuck with you heavy. Like this is so funny. I honestly don't give a fuck, but like it's all good.
I like you.
I like you too. No homo. Actually, homo too. Whatever.
I want to say it's offensive. I know you're lying.
Oh man. What are other some like good buddies you have in like e-commerce space? Like, I know Kyle was in like Jordan Welsh or something like that too.
Yeah, I love Jordan. Jordan's a great kid. Seb, Scott.
Oh, you did a whole pod with Scott, right?
Yeah.
How'd
love
that come
Scotty.
about? You flew all the way out to him and everything, right?
Yeah. I know he's wanted to do it for a while, so I was like, all right. So you and Scott are pretty much like the only ones I do podcasts with. That's it. But I'm not really tight with a lot of people. I have a very hardened philosophy of I don't need to be tight with anyone because that means networking, right? If I have to focus on networking and building relationships, that means I can't focus on building stuff.
Interesting.
And when I build stuff, it gains attention. When it gains attention, the people that are high value will gravitate towards me. And if I need something, if I, again, leverage, let's just say I hear that Kyle did X, Y, and Z. I need to learn how to do X, Y, and Z. I go to Kyle. Kyle isn't like, who the fuck is this kid? I don't need to waste time networking. I go right to him, DM him. He'll answer it.
She's like, oh, damn, Dan, hit me up.
But people will take that as an arrogant thing. It's not, because like somebody like Onyx and Gall, one of my really close friends, don't waste time networking when you can be building your fucking empire, and people will see it. You'll see my ads. You'll see my face. So when I approach you and I say, hey, is it true you've done this and that and whatnot? Like, I need help with this. You're more inclined to be like, okay, rather than wasting my time trying to network and figure it out while you teach me. No, I'm going to go out and fucking do it. And then the people that are climbing up the ladder with you, then if you need help, you'll end up finding out who's who, go to them, and they'll say, okay, so why the fuck would I waste my time messaging everybody under the sun? Sure, like people are like, oh, he's an asshole, he doesn't reply to me, or he's an, because we all know it. The stigma around me is I'm an asshole. There's no question about it. Yeah, you guys laugh, but it's like everybody says it. So, but this is the philosophy behind it, because I don't want to waste my time with people that I don't need to waste my time with when I can be focusing my time onto stuff that will actually, progress whatever I'm trying to progress in my life. So why put my resources in going around and making friends? I don't need fucking
Honestly,
friends.
adding to that blunt ass question, like, are you trying to be rich?
No.
Like what? So why the hell do you? Because I feel like it's literally you just do this to be like, damn, I did that. Like that was sick. On to the next one. Like,
I mean, the goal was originally
like you
to
obviously
be rich.
are rich now, so who really cares?
The goal was to make a lot of money and just be.
Like after you make a few mil, you're just like it's all the same after
It's
that.
the hedonic treadmill. So,
What's it called?
The hedonic treadmill.
What's that?
I'm not going to explain it. You can look it up.
But like actually, like why the fuck you doing this? Because like I really don't
That's the
think it's.
thing. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just got back into everything because I'm bored. I want to build something again. That's where work came into play. So, like, you're right. It comes to a point where you do make a lot of money. And like I said, it becomes very depressing when you become everybody's ATM. When, like, what next? It becomes, you wake up like, what next? It's about purpose.
Do you do any like investing or anything? I think it's all bullshit. Like
I
stocks,
I
real
invest.
estate,
Yeah,
or-
no, I invest. I mean, it's literally the company's called Work Capital.
Oh, I know that, but like real, like not like day trading, penny stock. This
I
type
don't.
of bullshit.
That first off, that's not Work Capital. Don't listen to this guy. It's fucking schmuck. We definitely don't do that. No, I mean, I don't like real estate. Kind of my end goal here right now is just to garner probably like 100, 200 million in a fund, not my money, in a fund, and basically like SoftBank it. So venture capital, because that's fun. So
Interesting.
Yeah, one thing that you were talking about before, like about being an asshole, like I've come to that realization as well. It's like, what's the fine line between saying like no to a friend who wants to like learn from you or something versus like out of respect being like, yeah, you know, I'll put you on to this or that. It's like, what's the fine line between being an asshole and just like respecting your time, you know? Like,
but you're nice about it.
Kyle's mad nice about it. Kyle's a nice ass person.
He is.
I try to be.
And I'm not, but I have that stigma.
But I feel like if I was less nice and I just said, fuck no, I got to work on my
Weirdly
shit.
enough, you are nice though. Like you might not think you are, but you actually are nice.
That's why I keep saying the stigma.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm like nice person, but and it has nothing to do with like value, what people can provide whatsoever. First off, being a good person is just like, you know, kind of the first checkbox that I have. If you're a good person, I'll be a good person. But when I'm in like grind mode, when I'm in work mode, if I don't text you back, doesn't mean I don't like you. You know, my whole thing is it's going to sound really bad, but unless I need you, you're not hearing from me. Period. It sounds really bad,
No.
right? But unless I need you for help or something like that, you're not hearing from me.
Honestly, that's real
how it
though.
should
That's
be.
real though. That's honestly how it is.
Yeah.
Just no one says it out loud.
Yeah.
Like, like I don't know names exactly, but the people you talked to last year hitting you up for help, do they still hit you up for help this year? The same exact ones? No, they needed you, right? They got what they needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they bounced.
Okay. So again, this comes back down to humans' primitive instincts is greed. Greed, love, wealth, etc. So we get what we need from people, and I understand that. And this comes back down to I'm going to build shit that's awesome, because if I need something from somebody high level, I'm going to go right to them. I'm going to ask them, and yes, that's how it happens. I have a fucking meeting with Jason Fladlin Tuesday morning at 9:30 a.m.
Who the hell is
PST.
Jason Flannan?
He did over $300 million as an affiliate promoting Amazing Selling Machine, has no audience, has no following, has nothing. He leveraged other people. Now he just did, if you look this up on YouTube, search Onyx and Gall, Jason Fladlin. Jason just finished a 226-day webinar circuit, 0 paid ads, made $60 million, promoting a course that teaches people how to set up a bot. Set up a bot, not is a bot, set up a bot. So he's like the godfather of webinars as well. But who the fuck even knows that, right? Is barely anybody. But like I said, if I need to go right to the top, because I asked Jason, I said, Jason, I need help with webinar conversions. Like, do you have time? I'll pay you for your time. He's like, okay. He's like, I still owe you 9:30 a.m. PST. Send me a Zoom. Let's get it done Tuesday. But again, if I wasn't in the position of where I am, Jason wouldn't even fucking bat an eyelash.
Literally.
So Onyx wouldn't bat an eyelash.
Yeah, actually, that's like such a smart way of honest. You are networking. It's a smart way of networking. It's like rather than going in and being like,
though.
"Hey, like I'd love to hop on a call with you," like I'm nobody, blah blah blah. You're just like, no, I'm somebody.
Do you
Like,
know? Do you know what it builds?
what does it build?
It builds an aura of mystique around you and wanting to be around you. That's why you guys keep saying, oh, like when people ask, oh, you have Dan on the podcast. Oh, like, oh, you talk to Dan, you know Dan. It builds that
And
aura.
I laugh. I'm like, yo, it's just fucking Dan. But like, actually, you're really good at building that shit.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Because I don't
Yeah.
talk to anybody. Why? Because again, it's not like I've ever asked you for anything. I love you as a human, love you as a person. Doing business with you, probably never.
Probably never, yeah.
And I'll never hit you up other than the fact that, hey, we're doing the podcast. If you hit me up to like do some stuff, I might reply once every, 8 months. But I'm keeping it real.
No, for sure.
So
I appreciate that.
And Kyle asks questions here and there. I'll answer if I see the text, if I remember to answer. And then I'll hit up Kyle, but Kyle's an amazing friend and he'll fucking answer really quick. But is it because he's an amazing friend or is it because of the fact that I have that type of authority? Let's be honest. What is it?
That's a good question.
Combination of both. Because
Like I said, you're a good person.
Yeah.
But if I wouldn't get as fast as of a reply if I wasn't Dan.
Yeah.
Right. But I built that for me. And that's what people don't get. Iman, right? People are like, oh, Iman Ghazi as well. Like, in my case. Well, yes. Iman doesn't talk to everybody. It's, again, very selective. He's big, people know him, etc. But he's built that aura around him. So the people that network with every fucking buddy, just like influencers, content creators, content creation is a job. Networking is a job. Pick your fucking career. You probably spend a lot of time helping people, messaging people.
I used to.
Yeah, it used to,
And
right?
the less
I remember that actually.
And the less that I did it, the more successful the actual businesses became because your attention can really, really dial in. Yeah. But I mean,
it's like sage.
I like the idea of networking though, just because you meet people that are doing the same shit as you that you don't often get either in person or that you don't get the same shit virtually. But I like selective networking. Like, I think that's kind of where you're going. You're not saying never talk to people and trap yourself in your room. Like, that's not what you're saying. You're saying be very selective. To who?
When you network, do you reach out?
No. It's usually
people come to you, right?
It's from people who come to me to like,
then yes.
Well, like saying like what they want to maybe invite me to something that's a little bit more exclusive, or that like they're like, hey, I want to, there's this value that I can provide to you, whatever, and then I just kind of look and see like, all right, who do they know, who's following them, etc. And it's more of like selective networking, I'd say, than just like, oh, there's an affiliate summit with like 1,000 people that are going to it, like. That some of them are good, some of them are bad. Like, I'm going to go there. You went to the affiliate summit, right?
Yeah, but I knew exactly the
who you were going there
top.
for.
Right. Well, yeah. I was before I even went, I made sure like Carter is one of the top affiliates in the world. Yeah. And he was like, yo, are you going? I'm like, are you? He's like, yes. I'm like, yes. All right, cool, I'm going. And then I asked Richard Tofei, I'm like, Richard, are you going? He's like, yeah, I'm going. All right, cool, I'm going. Yeah. So I talked to maybe 5-6 people there. And, Carter did like $10 million in 8 days fucking promoting a ClickBank product on Facebook. And Richard does auto insurance offers, but does millions a year. Twan, I saw Twan, he paid $50K in cash and then left the table because he didn't know the people there. It's again, it's not like I went. There's thousands of people there. I don't give a fuck about thousands of people. And the other thing is, I always, you can see right there, I walk around with headphones. Always. I block out everything. I just, if I'm walking around, somebody tries to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you. I'm very introverted that way. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Just want to talk to you. I don't go to events because I don't want to talk to you. If I need to talk to you, I will find you. I will message you. If I don't get a DM, don't worry. There's somebody else who's either as good as you or better than you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a very mean way to put it, but it's a real way.
It's a real way. It's a real way.
So like I give everything raw. As you know, right?
And someone like shut the fuck up, man. Someone like Graham Stephan doesn't appreciate that.
Yeah, nobody does. But that's why, like, you'll always see I'll stick up for my friends. Like KD, like people talk shit about him all the time. I'm like, yo, like, don't bring that shit around me. Like, that's my homie. I know him for who he is. So like,
for sure.
Like you know me. If people are talking shit, you're gonna be like, well, I've never encountered that. I haven't. Like, I'm just like, exactly.
Like, guy's fine. The guy's a homie. You know what I mean? Been nothing but positive with us. You know. Yeah. So, but
of course, there's I actually watched a video last night. It was Drake. He said some woman asked me, don't you hate it that you've become a meme or whatever it was? Because like 21, will you do something for me? Yeah. And then his response was actually really on point. I was like, it's very, very, it's a key. He's like, I've pretty much become a character in people's minds. So, and a character is either always vilified or a hero. and you pick what I am to you. And I understand that now. So, and that's why I'm not afraid to say what I want to say or do what I want to do, is because people are going to hate you or love you regardless. The moment somebody watched this podcast and turned it on and saw me, that's the moment they made their decision on me, whether they like me or not. If they've never seen me or know me, period. And whether or not they like me or not, I'm still going to be here, still going to thrive, because one thing that Kevin taught me more than anything is that he's a stoic, is that the world goes on, period. So out of every argument you've had with people, maybe not because you're too nice, I've had arguments with people. I've thrived still. If a bridge is burned, okay,
The world goes on.
the world goes on.
I
I
like that.
but-
I'm going to take that one to go.
But what I tell people is be careful what bridges you burn. Like somebody tried to fuck me over, and I said to them, I would be careful with the bridge you burn, because flames go out. So I hope you can see once you cross that bridge after it's burned. Good luck.
You hit somebody with that?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
What they
I
do?
feel like you've held grudges though in the past.
Oh, Dan definitely holds grudges.
I don't know. I wouldn't say I hold grudges per se. How do you want to define a grudge?
Like not letting something go, or like trying
Like,
to
fuck
get
that
back
guy.
at them, or like revenge of some sort.
So I won't forget, but I won't retaliate.
Okay.
I won't, because retaliation requires energy,
Yeah.
requires a plan. And my whole thing, as I've been preaching this entire time, is fuck you. I'm going to succeed regardless. I'm not going to waste my time trying to get back at you. I'm going to just focus on me and growing me. So that's it. You guys ever read 48 Laws of Power?
No.
You should.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be
What's up?
careful,
Why?
because if you use it properly, you'll turn out like me.
What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't be vilified.
Don't be. Yeah. I'll be the nice version of you, though. Question up: do you see anybody coming up right now in the space that's like, you're like, damn, this guy's got it.
We're just gonna do big things.
Other than New Money Talks.
To be honest, I don't. Mainly because I don't really pay attention.
You're focused on yourself.
Yeah. I mean, Will Changes Lives, cool kid. I messaged him the other day. He was like, "Oh, I used to watch your shit in the beginning." I was like, "Oh, pretty dope."
You probably always get that. You used to watch it in the beginning.
Yeah. He's coming up, but yeah, I don't really see anybody coming. There's always a Ty Lopez, always a Gary Vee, always a Grant Cardone. It's a cycle. It's just who's next.
Don't take this the wrong way. Legit question.
I won't.
Good. Will you ever start like a real business?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying
I
when I
want
say that?
to.
You get what I'm saying when I say
I do,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to, but it's not my time yet.
Because I feel like all the stuff you've done, obviously like revenue, profit, employees, it's like a real business, but it's not like a clean, like
Correct.
Like Hyros, for example, I think is the perfect mix between like very real business, but also has like that like savage drop ship affiliate marketing mentality baked into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that would be perfect for you. Like you're not. Maybe this one is like with the content type of thing you're talking about. It might be it.
You know what SourceWave is?
No.
It's Becker's first SEO software.
Okay.
You know what Market Hero is?
Is it his?
Yep. It's his autoresponder
Gotcha.
software. Hey, you know what Hyros is?
His software.
Isn't there a pattern here?
Yeah.
All of us do it. It just so happens that Hyros, what did I say in the very beginning? And no disrespect to Beck. Becker is one of the best fucking marketers ever. What he did was he took something that already existed and just fucking wrapped it in a gold bow.
Marketed it better.
Yep. That's all he did.
Fire YouTube ads.
That's it. No, what he did was server-side UTM tracking.
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah. But his ads were just amazing. He's
Correct.
genius marketer.
Correct.
AI.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm saying on YouTube, like those YouTube fucking ads were killer.
Yeah. Like and that's exactly the role that I play. I can take done for you Shopify stores, package it up in a certain way, and sell $6 million worth of it in fucking 4 months. So, but why can't anybody else?
Why can't they? It's not Dan Dasilva. They're not good marketers. That's why.
Marketing, network experience.
Yeah, 100%. No, and it's kind of. I like the way you frame it because it's like you're like looking for an offer in a sense and building around that offer, using your skill set to like make that offer work. So kind of like Hyros. Honestly, Hyros, the guy found an offer. It's very simple. Like you said, it's UTM trackers, not the end of the world. And he was very good at marketing it. He cleaned it up, made it look like polished, and then sold it for $100 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So the work capital might be.
You have no fucking idea what work capital even is.
I
You've taken like 7 guesses already.
Well, I see your bullshit ads. I see like your landing pages here and there. Like, I see you talking about Agora, all this stuff. Like, I have some idea.
Child, please.
Come on, Dan.
Child, please. How about you go through the funnel?
Enter your email.
Enter your email. Enter your credit card.
I will sell your fucking information. Only yours.
Enter your credit card.
So right now, because one thing that I'm trying to do.
Actually, before that, what do you process your payments with? I'm curious who you process your payments with. Because like I know you're not on Stripe.
I am on Stripe.
Bullshit.
I'm on Stripe. I'll open up my Stripe right now. How?
Yeah, how do they still let you?
If you run a legitimate business.
Yeah, but all the other ones.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro! Hit the fucking feds.
Kyle, hold your question though, because I'm actually curious what the fuck is it.
I'll hold on.
How do I have Stripe? I don't know. Just like I have PayPal.
Really?
Yes,
PayPal's a tough one.
I still have my PayPal.
We just had a PayPal problem yesterday, literally.
Yeah, well, because you fucking do such shit.
No, I've done nothing with PayPal.
Clean.
I send payments to my VAs and all my employees. That's it. I'll
Yeah,
just
okay,
PayPal.
buddy.
And they still held funds. Swear to God.
What was your question though? Sorry that I.
My question was, I see a big trend of people who are hopping from business to business, and those who usually have the most sustainable businesses who can manage multiple have created an ecosystem. So it's not like, hey, I'm doing affiliate marketing, I'm doing drop shipping, I'm doing real estate. It's, hey, I'm doing affiliate marketing and I have an affiliate marketing course and I'm going to also teach you how to be an affiliate for that. And I host events around affiliate. It's like
Robbie,
and I have a
Robbie
YouTube.
Blanchard.
Well, like Iman too. Iman does the same thing.
Like Iman's perfect example. Like a lot of guys that have the businesses coexist with each other or fueling each other. And I think too many people don't do that, where like they just have one thing. Whereas when they have multiple businesses that are like totally separate from each other. Whereas when you create the ecosystem, for me, from what I've been doing has given me so much fucking clarity on like where I'm going to go in the next, 2-3 years, because all of the businesses can coexist with each other and like feed into each other.
Yeah.
So like, that's kind of what work is in a sense, is like you're creating an ecosystem.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing. But doing it I've gone through these already and I gotta pee again, man.
Dude, that's why I got the fucking soda stream, because I can just have this, fill it up with filtered water, which might be filled with estrogen if you're in the Matrix or not. Yeah, have you seen all the Luke Belmar stuff?
Oh yeah, what do you think about Luke Belmar? I feel like you have to comment on him.
I love the controversy because there's always so many out of pocket. Like
He's very good just making bullshit up and out of pocket stuff.
He said in the water supply, he's like, what happens when you pump a bunch of underage or a bunch of not underage? Whoa, hold on. What happens when, what happens when you pump a bunch of females with birth control and all this stuff?
Oh my god.
Point is, what happens when all of them take birth control and these things that have their hormones fluctuate, pee in the water, and their filtration system doesn't block out like estrogen, hormones, things like that? Then you have water supply filled with more estrogen. That's why you have a bunch of bitches nowadays.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Dude, he just took out of his ass.
But no, personally,
that doesn't make any sense. You can't tell me that makes any sense.
No, I don't think it makes complete sense, but I think it's the same thing with a lot of the shit that Iman says, a lot of the shit Andrew Tate says. I think taken to a certain context, it does make sense. Where it's the food that they're processing, it's the shit that's slipping through the the water supply where you're just like drinking straight tap water, the fluoride, your fucking toothpaste, like there's all these things that are chemically designed to get a certain outcome. Like, and that's how the world works. There's a couple people at the top who are making decisions to make things go a certain way. Like, like fucking COVID.
Oh my COVID.
Why is Dan mad when you get
Dan probably has all the opinions on that one.
But there's like I'm like in the middle where there's like conspiracy theorists, and then there's like people that are completely oblivious to the way the world works, and like you have to understand there's definitely truths to both sides.
Well, it's the Matrix,
Yeah.
It's all about the Matrix. What's he doing in there? Oh my god, dude, he's taking down like 10 of these things today.
I get these on subscription. I got these on Thursday.
From Amazon?
I got a 12 pack, I think.
How much do they run you? Like
an 18 pack.
$25?
Yeah, it's probably like $22, $23. But
Jesus.
I think I get an 18 pack.
For anyone who doesn't know, liquid death is water, by the way.
It's
just
water.
an FYI.
It's sparkling spring water.
Yeah.
I got these on Thursday. I have no more left.
They're genius though. Like this is like
It's exactly what Dan just said. It's marketing.
It's marketing.
You're marketing fucking water better than everyone else, and now you're gonna be one of the biggest water companies out there.
In the world. I'm like, yeah. These are probably expensive, probably $2 each too.
Me individually probably, but like it's funny because when I was making the decision to get them, I was like looking for what the cheapest thing was in like a 12, 18 pack, and these were one of the cheapest.
Oh yeah.
So like even like Pellegrino is like $150.
So this is cheaper than Pellegrino?
Yeah, it's like $120, like a can or something. And like you wouldn't have. It's literally just fucking water though. Like think about it. It's water. Like
how expensive can it
cost
cost
of
to
the
make
can.
water? Yeah.
The can
cost
and
of
the shipping cost obviously 100 times more. The water's a penny.
Well, one day they might just put it in a bottle and it'd be worth even less money.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about that when
we were talking about the marketing behind Liquid Death and how amazing they are at marketing.
Like what you just said. Like they're amazing at marketing. It's just fucking water.
They make me piss so much.
So why don't you like Luke Belmar?
Why don't you like Luke Belmar?
Luke Belmar's our boy.
Yeah, he's a homie. Why don't you like Luke Belmar?
We met him like 3 years ago.
Why don't you guys
in New York
open
City.
up
We
your
saw him at the
throats a
Pudgy
little bit
Penguin event.
deeper?
Are you gonna talk or what?
What do you want me to say about Luke, bro?
Drinking way too much sparkling water.
Luke's got clout right now, and clout dies off. Hey, you know what? We could talk about. Oh, I'm not gonna go there.
please, sure.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, there's sides to this. I love Luca. Luca loves me.
End of story.
End of story.
Yeah.
Some
people don't like other people.
transactions aren't reciprocal.
Yeah.
Reciprocated.
Some relationships.
Luca did some shit with Nelk before, no? Luca Nuts.
Yeah. I think so.
Have you done anything with Nelk?
But hey, I don't want to. No. I don't want to drag Luca into that. I want to get very clear. I just want to make it known that I rather not speak on Luke Belmar, but I also want it to be known that there are sides and there are dirty. Listen, if you see people hop from group to group for clout chasing,
Grifter.
they're not grifters.
I don't even
They're
know
fucking-
what
What the hell is a grifter?
I don't even know what that means. I just heard that
They're-
term and it sounds like that'd be a fitting term.
They're fucking scumbags.
That's
If you're
what a
gonna
grifter is.
dick ride a certain group of people, so you can take their clout, and then once you're done, say, "All right, I don't even know you. We're not friends."
Were you guys
Fucked up.
beefing at all on Twitter in the cryptos time? Because I know he was like the airbender.
No, I called him out on his bullshit where he rugged millions from his followers, but
Damn.
And then he came into the Telegram and he was like, "Oh,
Did you
like,
get Telegram?
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, I get some bad calls here and there." But again, this isn't about me and Luke because I don't like really talking shit about anybody. But I will say is,
Except Graham Stephan.
I didn't talk shit about Graham, bro. I just
said he
hate when
switched
people
up.
change.
That's
yeah,
You just said he switched up a little.
yeah, he switched up.
He's combining the cans.
Personal
That's it.
question. What's up with all the tattoos? You like tattoos?
Yeah, tell me what this one means.
This one, it's the moon phases
Which one?
on my neck.
And
Yeah.
when you start getting tattoos? High school?
Yeah, I was 15 actually.
Jeez. What,
Do your
you just
parents
fuck
have any
with it?
tattoos?
No, they don't hate tattoos. They just don't have any.
You just like it?
Yeah, it's like a form of expression.
The ones on the hands, you just kind of get them whenever you want to get them.
Yeah.
Any sick ones you have? Like,
Yeah, I have the devil on my back.
actually,
My whole back is tatted, but with the angel of death.
with what?
Angel of death.
Angel of Death. Damn.
Why?
Don't know.
Because you wanted it. That's like the moral of Dan's story. You wanted
Yeah,
it.
it is.
You just mumbled.
Yeah. Oh man. Dan Dasilva.
What about you? Give me a little bit about you.
What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything. I'm an open book. Pretty simple.
Yeah, true. I really don't want to know anything.
Why are your socks fucking inside out? Like dude, what?
He was a fashion designer in a different lifetime.
Yeah, right. I worked in
Pants,
You?
the hat.
You
Well,
boy.
Dan Dasilva. I actually have a client. His name is Dan Schreiber, an old Jewish man. Kind of.
Speaking of Jewish, I've heard that you got a text from Kanye.
Bro, do not make me go DEF CON on this fucking podcast right now.
That was horrible. But on the topic, since you brought it up,
You brought it up.
did I?
He'd love to chat about it though.
No. He said he had a Jewish client.
Yeah, I
So
do.
I said, speaking
I know
of
a lot
Jewish
them. I love
people,
Jewish people. I've been to Israel.
I've heard.
Me
from,
too.
Really?
I love Israel. Israel's one of my favorite. Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv. I've been all
and I went
over.
to
yeah.
I went to Jerusalem too.
Did you go to Machne Yehuda?
What? No, motherfucker. I don't know. What?
Dude, that's like the littest place.
Is that-
in all
is that the
Jerusalem.
marketplace?
Marketplace.
Yes, I've been there. Yeah.
That's just
Oh,
insane.
yes.
It's
If
a
you just said
party.
marketplace, I would have got
Yeah,
that.
marketplace.
You brought out some fucking Hebrew. I'm like, yo,
Yehuda.
you gotta eat the schnitzel on the beach next to the Hilton,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Dude, Tel Aviv, the beach over there, it's like Miami, but honestly,
Okay. Hold on. Ready?
even better.
What's it called? Fuck.
What is it?
It's like this the best club there.
Oh, like
Fuck.
Salvata.
Shalvata, there we go, bro. It's on the beach,
It's on the
bro.
beach,
Yo,
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh.
The
Yo.
Shalvata
Shalvata
lighthouse. I think it's next to it. Next to it.
Lighthouse on the roof, bro. Yo, I love Tel
That's
Aviv. It looks like it's straight out of a Call of Duty map, but bro,
How'd you end up at Tel Aviv?
I have some friends that are Jewish, yeah, and they wanted to go to
Israel's
Jerusalem,
sick.
for the wall and whatnot. But dude, I fucking loved it. One of my
Weirdly enough, I thought it wasn't going to be sick, and like it was sick.
It's amazing over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
women are just all fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, what the we got beat ass hoes here in fucking Jersey. And I'm looking at these Israeli girls. I'm just like, but man, if like going back home to it's like their parents, me with tattoos, like,
Oh, they don't like you.
nah.
That's funny. Yeah, Sharvata. There was another one called the desert. It was literally in the desert.
Nah, I didn't go.
Craziest place I've ever been
Shavata
to.
Lighthouse is pretty much where I.
Sharvata is
Shavata's
dude.
fun.
It's cheap as shit too.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like it's like
I don't know. I just paid in shekels.
oh yeah, exactly. Like but like relative to like New York, like you can have this like you can be the rich
Yo,
guy
and
in
the
the
Jews
club,
go fucking hard, bro.
Oh, they go hard. They have a good time. Yeah. No,
Amazing. Yeah. I would recommend Israel to anybody and everybody.
100%.
Yeah. Most dangerous place to go, but fucking amazing.
Funny enough, I went to Dubai before I went to Israel.
Oh, did they see the
Yeah, so they saw the stamp
And
in
what'd
my
they say?
passport, and like in the airport, it was all like everyone was like, and I was like,
Wow.
no, I went for like
Why?
school.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, because
Because,
like the
it-
different religions.
it's because of the conflict between the Muslims and the Jews.
That's why I just said different fucking religions.
Okay, that doesn't explain anything.
All right, but whatever.
It kinda does.
Please explain it to him.
Oh, it kind of does. Then please elaborate. How does it explain?
If they have contradicting beliefs and
But I just said that. He just said.
I said anyways, whatever. But that's really it. Like
yeah.
one's Jewish, the other one's like
So like
Muslim.
hesitant to let people in who have been to either or.
Well, they think it's like a I don't even know, like
spy.
yeah, spy or like. What do you have to say about it? You have a lot to say.
No, nothing.
I'm like not like very politically educated or involved or like
Yeah, you uncultured
But
swine.
the
I am.
craziest part about Israel is that in Jerusalem, the three biggest religions are all within like
Literally, they're right
like
there.
20 feet of
Yo,
each other. It's
If you take the wrong turn going to Jerusalem,
Yep.
you end up in a Muslim neighborhood.
Yep.
You're fucked.
Yep.
You are
Well,
Dead.
you end up in like it's like the country. What's it called?
the ground.
Yeah.
You end up in the fucking ground.
It's
Don't make the wrong
nuts.
turn.
It's
Yo,
nuts.
the taxi driver was like, "Oh my god!" Like, and I was like, "Yo, whatever the fuck you do, I don't know if the Muslims like Trump, but like, I'm going first." So
First. Oh my god. Yeah, damn, you've been to Israel, huh? Yeah. Sharvata. What a spot.
Shabbat is so much fun.
What a spot. Yeah. Gee, I've been traveling a lot. Honestly, Tel Aviv's. I've been to Spain. Tel Aviv's better than Spain.
I agree, actually. I agree,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't live there.
No. Where would you want to live? Because obviously, like bouncing around. Are you like him? Like you
Norway.
Live in Norway?
Yeah.
Really?
I want to go to Norway.
Why not Jersey? Jersey's fine. People like talk shit on Jersey. You don't like Jersey?
The country?
No, New Jersey. Like literally where we live, like Bergen County. Like,
It's like the worst place.
how's it the worst place though?
Bro, did you wake up today and
Like,
just
you're close-
decide, hey, what's the dumbest shit
Like,
I
yo,
can
you're
say?
close to New York
People
City.
in New Jersey and New York get
Is he
brainwashed.
for real?
Yes.
Yo, you're close to New York City.
Which
So
is
but you're not in New York
America's
City.
dumpster, but go ahead.
How's that America's dumpster though?
I don't know. Every single fucking block there's a crackhead or some like homeless guy
San
asking for
Francisco.
money.
That's San Francisco, not New York. New York's a lot clearer than San Francisco.
Oh, so we're going, which is the best of both evils?
Which one's the second worst?
Norway. What the hell's in Norway? Dude,
Nothing. That's the point.
there's not even Wi-Fi
Man,
there.
it brings you back
probably.
to like
Who cares? Even if there's like 5
You
megabytes
just
up
start
and down
buying some
Wi-Fi.
sheep and like making wool and stuff. Like, is that what you want to do? I guess maybe you can make.
What do you want to do?
Maybe
You want to
you-
go to somewhere
maybe-
nowhere and
maybe-
get fucking lost?
You
in
wanted
the
to do that
abyss?
yesterday.
No, you did. You did. Actually,
were
hit up.
down,
Actually,
and I was
hit up
like,
this-
Ventana's.
I hit up the
Yeah,
girl who
like,
works
he
there.
did say no. He did say no.
I hit up the girl who works there. I was like, yo, you're still
Well,
at
he was
somewhere
thinking
nowhere.
about it.
No, because she didn't hit me back up. I was like, yo, you're still at somewhere nowhere. She's like, yeah. And then after, I was just like,
And then I was like, Ventana's. He was like, now you're talking my language.
Ventana's, man. God, you guys are gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble. Yo, you're paying for it all. Fuck it.
The one time you guys went out, do you remember this? You went out with him and Andres. I missed out.
We were. Was it somewhere nowhere?
Yeah. It was like you, Andres, and maybe Yanni.
Tony. I think my girlfriend.
He was like the
there.
bill was like
Yeah.
10 grand or some shit.
I tried to fight that guy in the, or there was some fight.
He just walks up to the front. He's like, do you know who I am?
No,
Like,
when we
you
get
said-
back, when
you
we get back
said
to the
that?
modern.
Hmm?
Wait, I never said, do you know who I am? Kyle, that's
Okay,
one
it's-
thing I never do. That's one thing I never do.
Okay, it was somewhere along the lines of like just basically skips a line and is like, yeah, we're getting a table here, and they're like trying to fight him. They're like, what are you talking about? There's no more tables.
was it bouncer?
He's like,
Trying to fight me?
yeah.
I do not talk when I go on a line. That's my thing. That was not me, bro.
I'm not saying that you were trying to fight a bouncer. I'm saying once. So
No.
there's
I
like-
don't talk. I like for tables. I'm not going and being the one talking.
There was
Who's
like two
Who's
levels of
talking?
like security.
Either a promoter, one of my friends that I know, a friend that I'm with. I'll never
listen,
ever
right,
do it
there's like
myself.
two levels of like almost like security, if you will, where like there's one to just get in the place, and the other to like actually get the table, like facilitate the transaction. And like they had it all coordinated before we had even gotten there. But then when he gets there, it's like there wasn't a table that was like arranged
Dan's
for
like,
us or something.
I'm Dan.
No, but he was just like okay, then like arrange one,
Then arrange one.
Yes, that I'll
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Then I'll because if it's supposed to be arranged and it's not,
Yeah.
then I get snappy.
Yeah.
But I will never get snappy at like the hostesses and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'll get like whoever's supposed to set it up, like,
Yes.
yo, like make it happen now.
Yeah. But like that's the thing, he'll make it happen. Like no matter where you are, whenever it is, like he'll make it happen.
But Kyle, I will never be like, do you know who I am? I've never used that fucking line.
Well, because they'll be like, no.
Actually, I'm interested because that facial expression says, where have I used that? Was I hammered?
Yes.
Really bad?
Little bit, but like
Where have I used that?
I feel
I'm
I feel like
intrigued.
we've only really gone out like twice together, but one time when I did like bring a couple of my friends, it was kind of just like there was a little scene that was made.
Where?
Somewhere nowhere. And they just like, but it was also because they're not as familiar with the scene, and they also have no idea like the context. So it's not like from their eyes, it's like, oh, the table hasn't already been arranged. It's like, oh, he's trying to like almost force get into a table or create
Back
a table or something
corner.
like that.
Back corner of somewhere nowhere.
Yes.
Right next to the DJ booth or
Yeah.
right next to the bar?
Yeah. I don't know.
But what did I say?
It wasn't like, do you know who I am? But it was just more of like along the lines of like, this is supposed to be this way. Like I brought people, like this is how it's going to be
I
happening.
have said before, do you know who the fuck's paying for this? I've said shit like that all the time. I'm like if somebody's trying to stop me, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, who's paying for it?
Maybe it was something along the lines of that.
Because I won't ever say, do you know who the fuck I am?
No,
Because
no,
I'm
I'm-
legitimately a nobody in comparison to like other people that are there.
Yeah, big people.
No,
yeah.
but what I was just trying to say is that wherever you go, like whether it's polite or whether it's pushy with a purpose, like you kind of get your way and you make sure that everyone's like taken care of around you.
Well, that's the
Would-
moral
is
of
that
Dan
kinda like-
Dasilva right there. Yeah,
Would
yeah.
you say that it's kind of, I don't know. Like
I'm not
like
going
you-
nowhere if
you-
there's nothing set up.
Right, but you said that there was like you said before that there was a period of time in your life where like everything was just like yes,
Yeah.
like, and it's almost like sometimes you want a little bit of friction to make life exciting. Like, do you get that now?
Because I don't ever tell you no, like, yo, you like get out of my face.
And
type of
are
thing.
you doing
No.
things?
Yeah, right. But
Like, are you
why,
trying to do things to where like you get that no? Because I feel like at a certain point,
No,
like
that's
you
why I
want to
left- that's
start
why I left
experience
here.
that
So I left here
because you just don't ever want to hear no.
because I don't get no's.
Oh yeah. And you want to go somewhere where like you're in an environment where like you will.
Well, it won't be.
Not even I will, but in an environment that I can't have like the temptation or there's nothing
Yeah.
there.
Because you like going out.
I love going out.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't, right? Going out's a good time.
Yeah, it's a great time. I feel like you're trying to like swindle me right now, trying to convince me.
Swindle you. Oh, to go out? Yeah, we can go out.
I knew it.
But Super Bowl Sunday, like,
And I got a webinar soon.
what?
You want to come on? Buy
Yeah, I'm down.
the product.
Buy what? Your garbage?
Hate you.
Hey, you found someone who's gonna say
You don't
no
think
to
you're gonna have a lower conversion rate because it's Super Bowl Sunday?
Oh my God, you're one of those people,
I am one of those people.
Kyle.
The people.
There
the people that
are
you're
more
marketing
places
to-
in this world than America.
There are. Are you doing an international launch? No, it's both.
It's tier 1 countries.
Do you know how many other
Australia.
countries
Solid
want to be America though and
Bangladesh.
are probably watching the American Super Bowl?
Yeah, you're not selling to Bangladesh. Like, dude, that's like tier 5, baby. Like,
You gotta stop, man. You gotta stop.
yeah, what's this webinar you're doing? You're like big on that. Should we shout it out to get some actually, I want to put a promo code in the description. We'll shout it out. Once we sell a few, send the Zelle.
A Zell?
Yeah.
Oh man, you can send the Ethereums.
I'll send the Ethereum.
Oh man.
I just met these guys today.
That's the funniest part about this.
I just like walked off right now.
We've all walked off like 3 times to take a
We
piss.
really
anyway,
have
so-
at least 3 times.
Oh,
So
man.
do you edit that out?
No,
Oh, no, 'cause you
No,
retards
we
talk.
kept going. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Dude, honestly, podcast has been good. Met a whole bunch of people. And like,
No,
learned a
and
bunch
that's
of
the difference
shit.
about this podcast versus others. It's like this is unfiltered. Like we're not trying to make it like look pretty. We're trying to like allow you to be brought into a conversation that you usually don't have the opportunity to. You know, like that's why I like being around you. It's not because like what I think I can get out of you. It's like because I know that when I'm in your presence, I just become better.
Dude, you just literally the stuff with the newsletters and the data. You just opened my eyes. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go look into that later.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
Everyone we
yeah.
bring on to like. Everyone we bring on that like does something like exciting that's not like in the e-commerce
Bro,
space.
I can like breathe and you'll be like, wow, it's genius.
Bro, you mad smart. Like, just say thank you. How about
Take it as a
that?
compliment.
Just say thank you. You're mad smart. Don't
so
don't
so
touch
are
me.
you. So are you.
I know I am.
So are you are smart.
Do you even know what he does?
But
You
why,
don't know-
why do
you
you,
don't
what,
even-
what makes you
Bro,
different? What
He
makes you
doesn't
different
even know
than
my
me?
name. He doesn't even know my name.
John.
Do you know what he does?
Him?
Yo,
Yeah.
funniest thing. Remember when the Telegram fucking with Kevin Kim in the Telegram when he made
That's
a little,
you?
That's me. Yeah.
You don't even know.
Bro.
The
I
John
was-
in there. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Kevin put you in that group?
Obviously.
I'm leaving.
I put Kevin on all the time.
Why
What
do
do I do? You don't even know what I do.
I do.
What do I do?
Sell stuff.
Actually, I don't. I don't sell anything. No course.
You don't sell anything?
Actually, we sell a service of packing boxes. That's all we do.
He has like the most legitimate company out of like anyone we know.
So
Not necessarily saying largest or smallest.
No,
but, like,
it's-
most
it's-
legitimate.
it's a
you own
decent size.
fulfillment center?
Yeah. Like, but like US, like no dropship, all just like US brands. I have inventory in my warehouses and we ship it out. Warehouse in Vegas and warehouse in Jersey.
So let me ask you, what kind of packages can you receive?
Kevin Kim asked me the same question. And I've told him to go fuck himself every time.
Stop. That we go nowhere else with that comment. Period. I was joking.
Me too.
Okay, yes.
Funny enough, I'm trying to get this one brand right now. It's like they sell like sex toys, like dildos and stuff like that. It's called like Mind Info. If anyone knows them, connect me with them.
All right.
Kind of sick.
Weirdo.
Yeah,
He was trying to say, ship sex toys, of course.
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
And
That's,
he was
that's the
like
weird
having
shit we're talking about. Shipping
compliance
sex
at the
toys.
borders,
Exactly.
There's no compliancy with sex toys.
No, there is though, because there's batteries inside. There's lithium batteries. You have to put like different stickering on the bottles.
Right,
and
yeah.
everything. Get it right.
Oh, and the oral stuff has the FDA clearance.
They
yeah.
You know
check
about
everything.
that.
Anything that's not like.
No,
a
they
very
can't legally
straightforward
open up.
product.
They can't legally open up the mail.
My shit was opened up.
It was
You
ripped
saw that
open.
shit.
No, but
International?
no,
Yeah.
no. Internationally, you
They
can open.
can.
Yeah,
USPS they
they can't. Except
Yeah.
media mail, which is like books and stuff. They can open that.
Yeah, USPS, you're not allowed to open up.
Yeah,
mail.
UPS can, FedEx can. They're like private
Yeah,
companies.
exactly. Yeah.
International, they can too.
That's
They
how
just
you can
scan
trap
it.
through USPS. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
that kid should definitely work with us. But he's an idiot. That's sad.
Who?
What's it called? Space goods. You ever seen that? No, it's like some.
I don't buy
Yes.
sex toys.
Yeah, it's honestly Kyle likes it. It's like pink and he plays.
What the
with it.
fuck?
It's not a sex toy.
It is
friend.
pink though. It's like
Kyle likes it. How would you know?
I've seen him enjoy it. Look it up. It's like a mushroom drink.
no.
Yeah, it is. That's all it is. It's like
All right, let me pivot the conversation. So you mentioned you don't like real estate. He likes real estate. I also am not the biggest fan of like physical. Like I love the idea of building digital businesses and digital assets. So like you said, you don't like real estate. It's like what's the debate here between like real estate?
No, I don't like real estate. Like, dude, if you. But that's the thing. He doesn't want to be rich. That's the difference. Right? Am I wrong?
Like you don't want to buy one of these. Ever.
It's like, would you want to own one of these things?
I never said I didn't like real estate.
Yeah,
You did. You did.
You did.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
Like, would you buy one of these?
You're right. I
complexes?
actually don't like real estate. I don't like the process of real estate.
The process sucks.
Correct. So
The
I'm
process
gonna make
blows.
enough money
Yeah.
to the point where when you're doing all the work, I hire somebody else to do all
That's
the
fair.
work.
No, that's fair.
So
100%.
you're right. I do want to be involved into real estate.
Got you,
I
got
don't
you.
like real estate
Got you,
for
got
me.
you.
So you're right. Yeah. Let me.
No,
rephrase
because
that.
like your businesses are more like online, like scalable, like click on a computer on your phone. It's easier like that. Real estate, obviously, there's
I
a lot more.
want to
work
make
involved.
cash work for me. So in regards to like
No, of
literally
course,
like
of course.
people deployed.
So we're on the same page. The difference is like, you don't want to spend the time physically, manually, like dealing with it.
Correct. I want turnkey.
But so you can like invest in a fund type of thing. Would you do that?
No, I want turnkey.
Turnkey with real estate. How the hell would you do that? Just I guess pay somebody to just figure it all out for you.
I the Israeli guys that I went to Israel with, they have over 100+ million that in real estate. It's all turnkey.
What? Explain that to me because I'm actually curious. Like, what's
My buddy just moved to Turkey. He said he loves it.
turkey? No, turnkey.
I thought you said turkey.
Turnkey.
Where the
Where the hell did you get? Also,
Yeah,
sorry
I'm here,
for
so
everyone in
never-
Turkey. It's been really bad over there.
it's all right. So let's just say
Like, I want to buy a 10 family in like Cliffside
that's not how it
Park.
works. Let's just say some guy comes to you. He says, "Hey, I need $1 million." You get from you get guaranteed 6% on your million in 6 months
Yep.
plus your principal back. And then you get residuals. He'll go ahead and take your million, buy the property, renovate it,
Yep.
refinance it, give you your money and more, and then rent it, and then you get that.
So it's like a fund.
But he takes
It's like a fund.
It's not a fucking fund, bro.
But you're giving him your money.
Okay, and it's under your name.
Oh, so I own it.
Yes,
Oh,
and he
fund-
does all
oh,
the work,
the
and he
fund
gets a
doesn't own it.
percentage. No,
That's not bad. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah.
Interesting.
It's like,
Yeah.
Put me onto that.
real estate
put me onto
automation.
that. Yeah, actually, real estate automation. DFY, RFY.
You guys gotta stop.
Oh my gosh. So you do some shit like that. You would do that.
I will do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the numbers on like owning a property like this, and we were kind of like, well, fuck. Like it's actually not as difficult to do as you would think, and the amount of money that you'd make in the time span is ridiculous.
Like, for example, to buy a place like this would cost you like 30, 40 million. This place that we're in right now.
Or you'd have to have
And, like,
access
you need
to
to
30,
you
40.
need to put down like what? Like
3 million.
huh? Like 3 million, maybe 5, 6. Like you're in that 10 to 20%.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is, right? So that's doable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know with a wallet or something, you could probably figure that one out. But you wouldn't do it. That's what's kind of interesting. Like as of right now, you wouldn't do it.
No, it's not my circle of competence.
Yeah. You're really good at your online businesses and
I'm really good at what I do.
really good at what you do. Your
Yeah.
ads.
Yeah.
What happens if Facebook like starts like disappears though? What do?
It's not going to disappear.
You don't think so?
I feel like Facebook goes to shit before Shopify goes to shit, honestly.
Bro, fucking Shopify needs Facebook to fucking operate.
Everybody needs Facebook. Nobody needs Shopify.
What do you mean? Like Facebook
What do you
needs
mean?
Shopify. All these stores without Shopify,
Everybody
who's
needs
buying the
Facebook.
ads?
Nobody needs Shopify.
When people run ads, when people have a Shopify store, where do they get their traffic from?
No, from Facebook.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But I'm saying if Shopify didn't exist and there was no e-commerce stores,
But there's more Shopifys. There's no more Facebooks. Like there's no Facebook
But
2.0.
but there was like traffic before Facebook existed.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
like, it can like disappear. Like people like care less about Facebook and all this shit like going on. Like your mom doesn't give a fuck about going on Facebook.
People also like
anymore, all this
hunted
stuff.
before.
She does, actually.
Oh, my mom likes Facebook too. But like at a point, will she be on Facebook forever? Like I don't know. Like can you go on Facebook rather than to buy ads? No.
No.
It's not
I
about
don't
what we
either.
do though. Like it's about what
The-
90% of the
yeah.
world does.
I don't know.
It's interesting
I'm not
talking
bullish
to
on
you.
Facebook though, because like, dude, the stock has just been like whacked out. But that's besides the point.
Well, yeah, the U.S.
Why are you looking?
economy
Don't look.
stock.
At, why are you like looking at your
it's-
list?
It's so interesting. It's so sorry to cut you off, but it's so interesting, like listening to him speak, because the way we think is totally different. You grasp a concept and don't understand the true meaning.
You saying that to me?
No, I'm saying it to the person next to you.
Are you blind?
Are you?
And I'm chilling.
And of course, respectfully. So yeah, you're right. There is other sources of traffic. Let me ask you this. This is my favorite analogy. If I gave you a birthday cake right now and a knife right here, how do you cut the cake? Where do you put the knife? Starting from the...
I guess the top.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And then you go...
Yeah, down.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, that is a business. Top down. What do I mean by that? What's the top? The first layer. Google, Facebook. Anything that owns eyeballs, attention, traffic, period. Tier 1, layer 1, very hard to recreate. Can you create a Facebook right now?
Obviously not.
Okay. So, means you have to move down to layer 2. What's layer 2? Discord, Telegram, Shopify, etc., right? Klaviyo, etc.
Nah, Klaviyo's like level 3.
No, it's not.
How?
Because how does Klaviyo get the data?
Klaviyo was built on
How does-
Shopify.
How does Klaviyo get data? And if it's built on Shopify, okay, it's worth $9.5 billion. Shopify is worth like 40. Klaviyo will eventually be worth more than Shopify. Mark my words. We could put a bet on it.
I'll put like dinner or something on that one.
All right, cool. You know why? Here, shake on it. Because it's Salesforce.
Why?
Understand what Salesforce is and understand what Klaviyo is and where Klaviyo is going. So anyway, let's keep going. They're layer 2s because they need layer 1s to operate.
Okay.
Am I right? Yes
Yeah,
or no?
Klaviyo needs data to make its stuff happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
And just because, to solidify my point, can you use Klaviyo without Shopify?
Yeah.
Okay. So
But most of its business.
But most of his business is on Shopify. So that's to pivot its
you
business.
guys have the data? You have the statistics for that?
I could probably find
Have
it.
you seen the data on it?
I haven't. That's
You
why I'm
haven't?
asking
No,
you.
I'm curious. I'm going to look it up after this.
Okay.
Like,
So
I guarantee you a lot of, like, most of their merchants are from Shopify.
I would assume more than half of its.
I would
business
assume otherwise. I would assume MailChimp has most of the Shopify because it was
MailChimp?
MailChimp's not even on Shopify.
Yeah, they didn't even have an
it
app.
was the original integration into Shopify.
But it no longer-
And
For the
last, like, 3 years, they don't even
and it
have an app.
allowed, correct, because Shopify rolled out their own email.
Yeah, the email marketing.
Correct.
Which
Yeah.
sucks.
But MailChimp was the direct integration, the partnership. Okay.
I don't know.
Was.
Was correct. So I actually believe that MailChimp has a stronger foothold. That's why MailChimp is also worth a lot of money. So they're a layer 2 as well.
Yeah. Also, valuations are all like bullshit though too, because like it's a private valuation, Klaviyo as well. So it's like in the public markets, is it worth $9 billion? Probably not.
Does it matter?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
Yeah. Why doesn't it?
Because if an investor is willing to buy Klaviyo for 9.5, does it matter?
Oh, of course, but put it in the public
That's not
markets,
what
and they're
valuation
not gonna want to buy that.
That's not the argument.
Like you
here.
see that all day though. You see these private companies.
Okay, that's fine. But we're not arguing about whether
No,
or not
of course
they're
not.
valued
Of
at
course
that.
not. But
The valuation at the current amount that they raised for the equity, That's what they're
No,
valued.
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're not
yeah,
arguing
yeah.
about whether or not the
But also,
the general public values
Shopify's
them at that.
valuation like a year ago was like 100 billion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based off of?
What? Facebook.
No.
What?
Based off of growth.
Yeah, for COVID and everything. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
based off of revenue.
That's fair.
It's a growth company. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
And now the revenue comes in because they need money.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because investors want to see money. And now, where's the money? And where's the stock value?
It's going down. Well, not. It's going back up now.
So understand,
It's moving.
back to what I was saying is that you grasp concepts in a weird way, is that you have to understand everything revolves around the layer 1 of this cake. And if you can figure out a layer 2, you win. Discord owns their users. Telegram owns their users. Shopify owns the data, the customers.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazon is a layer 1 because they have their own traffic
Amazon's like
source.
by far the biggest
So-
layer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So here's the other thing.
Like, like Facebook's scary though.
Listen,
Yeah, yeah. Go.
you want to know what I figured out?
What?
And this is where the whole newsletter thing came in. Morning Brew is a layer 2.
Yeah, it is.
Correct. And that's where all the newsletters I created for the crypto space came into play. Was I just siphoned
Well, like,
traffic.
you saw the last one that just got sold. What's it called? The crypto one.
CoinDesk?
No. What's it called? Milk Road.
No, what the
You
fuck?
didn't see that?
No.
You should look that up. You actually should look it up. Got sold. I think like
Worth
10.
a lot.
Yeah, 10, 20 or something like that. Yeah, yeah. So what was the thing with? What did you see with Morning Brew though? I'm curious.
That they were paying influencers on a CPA per lead, anywhere from $20 to $30 per lead.
For what? For email?
Yes.
Just for
Really?
Now let me ask you this. Once I found this out, what does that tell you?
That means those emails are valuable as hell.
No shit, to who?
To the advertisers,
And who are the advertisers? To a financial newsletter.
like Shopify or something.
No, institutions.
Oh, interesting.
Fidelity rolls out their own
Oh, yeah.
self-serve
yeah,
platform.
yeah.
Fidelity is an institution with unlimited money.
Merrill Lynch, all this type of stuff. Yeah, all these guys.
Rolls out
Damn.
new ETFs, etc.
They want to pump it.
And who
Interesting.
do they reach out to?
Morning Brew.
Financial newsletters.
$20 fucking.
You ever
per
hear Hustle
email.
Co?
Yeah.
Like Trends.co
Yeah,
too?
Trends. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's Sam Parr. Yeah.
So same exact shit.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. They figure out the math to kind of make it
they
happen.
own the data. They siphon
Interesting.
it from Facebook, siphon it from TikTok.
Which I-
But here's the thing. You ready for this? Want to hear the craziest part? And this solidifies everything. The person who owns Discord that's sold to Microsoft for $1 billion, the person who owns Morning Brew makes way more than the fucking influencer they pay 50 racks to send them the emails.
That's true.
But guess what? The layer 1 that this influencer is on, they take on all the risks because they can be kicked off. There's a plethora of influencers and content creators.
That's true. And you can hold that email forever. It's your data. You
your
own
data.
it. Yeah.
Remember that.
Interesting. That's interesting. See, like we're gonna do some fun stuff together.
Probably
Probably.
not.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh man,
This was fun though. Honestly, I don't even know where the hell this went, but this was fun.
I don't even know if we could post this.
Come on, motherfucker. No, we can definitely post. This is a good one. Shake the man's hand.
Make these so
man.
awkward here. There you go.
It's kind of weird that we all like grew up in the same place too. In like 20, 30
super
minutes.
weird, bro.
Oh, why are you being sarcastic at me? It's not weird at all. Go fuck yourself.
It was a
my
good pod
gosh.
though.
Yeah. Where can people find you? Do you even want people to fucking find
I don't
you?
want people to find me at Dasilva on Instagram. If it's not there, I'm banned for 2 minutes.
What about Twitter?
Dasilva Shadow.
Dasilva Shadow.
If,
YouTube.
if people really want to find me, just search Dan Dasilva
Dan
and just
Silva.
skip the Reddit Dan Dasilva scam.
DF1. Oh man, this was fun. Anyways, Kyle, you have anything else or want to wrap this
No.
one up?
Thank you for joining. I know you're a hard man to get on podcast
Yeah.
and just to get in front of in general.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, you definitely. I think people gained a lot out of this. I hope it was entertaining.
I think
Hopefully,
it was a little bit of entertaining and educational.
yeah. This kid's killing the liquid
Dramatical.
test. Make sure you should tell them. Make sure they subscribe and like you're good
Yeah,
at that.
you know
do it
this
all the
more
time.
than
you know this more than
anyone,
anybody. Yeah.
Like what do we say? at
What
the
do
end?
we say
What's the
so
call
they
to
can
action?
subscribe to all this stuff? You know.
So we get monetized.
Oh man.
Do that.
Whatever, yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share.
That'll actually do more good than bad.
What?
Me not saying to subscribe, actually doing that will bring more attention.
Makes sense. A little different, weird, just like you. Anyways, thank you, everybody. Kyle, we're done with this one. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Later.
Oh man. That was brutal.
We're gonna fucking laugh at this one.